But yeah, do you want to get started?
Yeah, let's get started. Remember, you can click on the Pokemon itself to get a little more information and whatnot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to experiment with like middle clicking it on with my scroll wheel to open a new tab, and I think I've got my window the right size where I can see everything I need to.
Oh, there you go. You got it all planned out now. All right. So for those of you, that don't know what's going on right now, we're giving Pokemon Digimon types, attributes, and family groups. I guess you could call them. So, for example, Snivy here would be like a nature spirit plant, I guess vaccine, like something like that.
I don't know. I want to say because I tried to have the three beginners as like a vaccine virus data mix, and comparing we only have we have Oshawott, Tepig, and Snivy to be vaccine virus data. If I wanted to be that way, I think Snivy would be data, Tepig virus, Oshawott vaccine.
I see.
Just we can have that sort of triple threat thing.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, because they would still be like the same trifecta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always usually want to say vaccine for plants because they always seem to be the healing types, but yeah, that didn't always got to be.
I mean, Palmon's data.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think Palmon, Togemon, the Togemon can be virus.
That's what happened to my brain when I learned that Patamon was actually a data.
I mean, it changes, doesn't it? I think Palmon was data like from what might have been the PS. I think it was data in.
It was in Data Squad
2003. Yeah.
Because I was grinding for it in World Data Squad. I was like, why am I not getting what I need right now? Oh, because it's data. Fuck.
No, I'd say yeah, data, nature spirit, grass.
I'd say that's fair. And same with, I guess, Servine and Superior.
Servine, yeah, definitely. Superior, obviously, he loses all his legs, and I would think maybe even gets a little bit like
Drama,
maybe holy, maybe yeah, maybe dragon. I mean, he's still just grass.
A majestic grass dragon. That's what I call my weed.
Oh, wait, are these hands on Superior? Smugleaf, we called him back in the day.
Oh yeah, those are the little petals, or those like green leaves, or his little tiny hands. Yeah,
their hands. Oh, that's adorable.
Small hands.
Small hands. That's so silly. Why would he even bother having hands so tiny?
Dainty little boy.
He can't even fold his arms and look down at you condescendingly.
I think it'd be cool if he switched. I think he'd switch to Dragon's Roar, but remain plant, which would.
Yeah, I think Grass Dragon's Roar for the last one. Yo, Draco, and hello, Tasso.
Oh my God, what's going on? Welcome. We're just getting started here on the Pokemon and stuff. All right, we got Tepig next. The tepid pig. So
Chris, we called him. Short for crispy bacon.
So he's gonna be the virus, right?
Yeah, I think virus. Still, nature spirits. I think still covering because he's still like mammal.
Yeah, nature spirits would make sense. I was gonna say it makes more sense for his typing to be like flame than beast.
Yeah, definitely.
And then for Pig Knight, I think he's pretty much similar there on that front. Oh, you think Nightmare Soldier? Interesting.
I think for the last one, I think with
Ambor.
With Ambor, because obviously Superior changed to Dragon's Roar, then yeah, I think with the last evolutions they could all switch over as well.
Yeah.
The Nightmare Soldier.
It does look like a Nightmare Soldier you'd run into in hell.
He is quite hellfire-y, isn't he?
I remember having one of these fuckers that was really strong back in the day. Like, I like Embor, but the other two are kind of meh.
I think I went Oshawa when I first played this.
Ooh, Samurai.
Samurai. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one too. Ganondorf for sure. Yeah, he kind of looks a little bit like him.
Oh, he is something.
Oh yeah, Butts here.
I dang Samurai. It wasn't until like I think I saw the anime that I realized that Oshaw's little shell was a shuriken.
Yeah, like I knew it, like in the show it would like mess around with it, right? A scowl chop. That's so funny.
So if he would be Vaccine, I think this is the only one we can't change because like they're gonna be Deep Sabers the whole way.
Yeah. Deep Sabers, Beast.
Yeah, definitely Beast.
And then we got Samurai Hisuian form, which is a little different. I don't know if you've seen that version.
I've heard of it. He's Syrian. Oh, he's not different.
He's got a cool color scheme on his shell.
It is cool, yeah, but I don't understand, like, because he's still a quadruped. What is he gain? Is it dark as he gain?
Yeah, he gets a little more, mean, I guess. I guess you can
so I guess
switch.
Hisuian could be a Nightmare Soldier.
Yeah. He's got that battle thing to him, too. Yeah, because he gets the angry eyes, too. Angie eyes. I mean, the first form has Angie.
I reckon he'd be Virus as well, then.
Yeah, Virus.
There's a whole, like, red, green. He changes from, like, yellow eyes to red eyes.
This is a dark Digivolution right here. You know? If we dark Digivolve the what? That's how you do it, you know?
Well, he's something 2 legs. Not bad. That would look weird.
Oh, interesting. Alright, there's the starter's done. Now we got this fucker, Pat Rat. It's such a stupid name.
Pat Rat.
Such a dumb name for a fucking Pokemon.
I understand it was like the rodent of the game, but it's like, oh, man.
He looks like he's like completely like losing his mind. I don't know. Like he's psychotic.
He's dropped so many tabs of LSD, or like he's so just like cracked out on like energy drinks because he's like a full night watch shiftman or something.
He's never fucking not watching. He's on the lookout all the time, extremely cautious. What have they done to you, my boy? One of my least favorite Pokemon's at his Evo. Same with Gumshoe's looking one. Yeah, they're not that great.
I think like literally last time I enjoyed one of the rodents. Christ, what was it? I didn't mind Rattata and Raticate. They were quite good because they were like the first ones.
Yeah.
I can't even remember half of them.
And then there was a Sentret and Furret for Gen 2. And then Zigzagoon and Linoon for Gen 3.
See, I liked Zigzagoon because he had the pickup ability, so you just get a load of random shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome in, Zephy.
These guys don't have pickup. They just have Runaway and Kenai. Or Kenai and
gross.
Illuminate. Zigzagoon also has Surf. Oh shit, I don't remember that.
We used to have ferrets in my family, and they were horrid, smelly creatures, but they were still fun.
Smelly.
They were, because the whole thing was like they just cover themselves in their own like stuff just to cover them their smell and everything. But it's like it was horrid.
Yeah, I bet.
Jolian.
So these guys, I don't know if I want to call them either Virus or Data.
I'd say Data, because they're not doing anything in particular. They're sort of existing
and being paranoid.
I don't know why, but yeah, Watchog looks like a fucking hallway monitor. Like, is it wearing a high-vis vest?
Yeah, he's supposed to be some sort of like you know, like authority.
This is the motherfucker who rocks up with a clipboard at your job and tells you how to do your job.
Yeah.
While also never having done your job.
Exactly. This is the vibe I'm getting from this. That's why I wanted to say virus, because he looks like a cunt. He's like, I'm gonna write you up for this one. Like,
Virus by design's intent. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, damn, what a horrid looking Pokemon. Maybe could well be virus then, I guess, on the back of that.
Go Pat
Data's
Rats.
going into virus.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pat Rat
both
Data.
virus. Or both, yeah.
Because at first, they just look like they're being paranoid, but I hear he's just being a dickhead about it, you know? Like, it just makes me think he's first at Data, then he becomes like, he gets a job and his paranoia like makes him an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say virus. Virus. They could both be virus for I think. To be honest.
Let's see what this guy.
Virus, nature spirit, and just I don't know, tattletale, I guess.
Tattletale. Put him in the filth category.
Oh, yeah, but I kept forgetting about filth last time. Fuck yeah, we'll go filth.
There you go. All right, Lillipup, so cute.
I love Lillipup.
And then it goes all the way to Herdier.
Like I had a Yorkie when this game was released, so I named it after the Yorkie. Her name was Lilo, which had a budgie called Stitch.
Oh, that's cute.
I love Lillipup. It was so fun. I loved its little bark. It was just a fun little Pokemon. I just loved how its face looked like, you know, like in old cartoons when either like someone would like smoke a shotgun or they'd have a pie in their face or something.
Yeah.
It just looks like a whole little thing of tough. Data type, I think 100%. Yeah, Lillipup. The whole line will be data type.
Oh yeah, data type, beast, nature spirits.
Yeah, I love how Herdier is literally just a dog. Like that is just a Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, he's
There's
just
nothing.
a dog.
Yeah, I mean my current Yorkie Sophie literally has that little black skirt and the explosive fur in the face, and then we have a Stoutland.
Stoutland. What a lad.
It was such a fucking tank in the games.
He had Intimidate too, like crazy.
134 pounds, 3 foot tall. I imagine it's 3 foot, like, you know, at your side, which is enormous
Oh yeah.
for a dog.
And he's a long
like, how many
boy.
dogs can? 100. I'm trying to think because I don't know pounds very well. What's that in kilos? Google, help me.
Ye old kilos. I only understand freedom units.
In kg is 60 kilos. So that's fucking heavy.
Yeah, big lad.
That's like 3 children.
This is the type of dog you like pat on the side really hard. You know?
Oh, this is definitely one you can go down and just like run your back.
Yeah.
Hello, Sadi. Hello, Paladin. Welcome to the buddy.
They call it the dad pat because the dads that pat their dogs like pat pat pat. You know?
I do that. Every dog I find. They get a straight like pat on the back, pat on the sides.
Yeah.
They love it.
All right, got Purloin next.
Oh,
Fancy kitty.
So I'm not a huge fan of cats as it is. So like Purloin being annoyingly dark, and I think this was the game that started introducing more and more like dark and such things.
Yeah. So they're like the
nice
Meowth in this one, except Meowth is cooler. But I think they're gonna be virus for sure.
Yeah, definitely virus. Leopard. Oh, no, I'm getting this mixed up with fucking Herugly and Gleammeow. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Glameow is the other one from Gen 4 we were doing.
Liepard. I know it's obviously it's a play on lion, leopard, or leopard, I guess.
Yeah.
This fucker does stand on 2 legs in the game. Wait, which one?
Purloin.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird.
Oh, I forgot it does. That's horrid.
That's horrid.
Why? Why would it do that?
Oh my god. That's
it just looks like it's like Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
All right, so yeah, we're going virus for this beast and nightmare soldier.
Yeah, probably Nightmare Soldier. Yeah.
I like Liepard's like cool like pink eyeliner thing. It looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it's like a cat burglar style, I guess.
Yeah. It almost looks like they have like a fucking like plane head. Their head's a plane.
The monkeys.
Lovely
These guys
monkeys.
are hot.
Yeah, they're not that
You
great.
got one for free, I think.
I wish these guys were
think
better and better designed too.
Yeah, I think I had Pansage because it was my only grass type for ages. Because I started with Sandal with an Oshawott, and there's like no grass types to pick up. So Pansage was my early grass. I think I had a fire attack on someone. But yeah, we had the broccoli monkey.
Broccoli monkey.
Big fucking like Fonzie monkey.
Fonzie monkey. He's like, oh, this is Edamon in the Pokemon universe.
I fucking love Etamon. I love it. The whole Etamon thing. I literally have a whole command dedicated to Etamon.
That's amazing. Gots to. I composed the whole song for Edamon too, so you'll hear that in the future.
It's basically, it's called the Etaball, and the idea is, you know those magic 8 balls?
Yeah.
So you ask Etamon your wisdom, and he basically gives you, it plays one of his voice lines.
Oh, that's sick.
I love it, it's so stupid. But I love Etamon, it's fantastic.
Are we gonna do a trifecta for these guys as well, the monkeys?
Oh, we could do actually, yeah. I think it's quite easy because obviously Simisage, Panisage sort of look like Data and Nature Spirits.
Yeah, Data, Nature Spirit, Beast, since they're monkey.
Thorn Monkey.
Or,
yeah.
And then Panseer would be Virus.
Been fishing to take a corner storm. Oh no, shit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's sad they got caught in a storm today fishing.
Damn.
Simisay would fall into being the virus type, but I just think the actual design of Simisay just doesn't look remotely virus.
Yeah, it looks like he burned himself on his hands, like he touched the stove, and he was like, ah.
Literally, he's like waving his hands around, he's like, ah.
Hot.
Like he just picked up a hot tray or something. I don't know.
But Panpour looks even more vaccine than the most vaccine to me.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, I think just as that, Singapore can be vaccine and Simisay can just be fucking virus.
Yeah.
The Geyser Pokemon.
The Geyser.
Prefers placing clean water when its tuft runs low, replenishes by siphoning water from its tail. Grim. Tail has this like a water vacuum.
It's got a tail butthole.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Muna.
Muna.
Did you get? I remember getting a Muna for free as well.
No idea. I haven't played this gen.
Have you not? Oh, okay. No, I did play through this one. But I'm fairly certain, yeah. We got a free Muna, I think. Because there was like someone who was asleep. You don't get one for free now? Oh, okay. It might be. Did you put. I think you caught Muna around where you got the free monkey, maybe? I can't remember. A long time ago.
The only experience I have with any of these mons is because of Gen 6. So I've only had like experience with them afterwards, so I don't know where they are in the game for Gen 5.
Late at night appears beside people's pillows as it feeds on dreams. So it's just a pink haunter, really.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be. Well, in the beginning it doesn't seem malicious, but then it starts having like with the Masharna, it starts saying when dark mists emanate from its body, don't get too near. If you do, your nightmares will become reality. Like it has some sort of like ambivalence towards nightmares and dreams. You just kind of have to deal with whatever, you know?
Did it have an ability where it starts off asleep or something? Is that something I'm thinking about?
Maybe. Seems like it would. Oh, that's actually the koala bear from Gen 7 that does that, I think.
Oh, I see.
There's like a koala that's always asleep. The tapir.
There's a mascot for the online stuff too. Oh, okay.
I kind of want to say, I don't know.
Yeah, cause they feel like they could be virus because they eat your dreams, but in the same sense, they're not like malicious. They could still be vaccine because they eat your nightmares as well.
Yeah, but Masharna has a dark mist that emanates too. So I don't know if whether that is like it expelling whatever excess it has or what.
Unless it could be like vaccine to start, then virus for Masharna.
Yeah, like as like a baby here, it's like innocent, kind of just things like nicer things, I guess, and then it becomes virus because it starts dealing in nightmares.
Yeah.
And I guess we could call them holy. They seem like holy creatures.
Yeah. I think anything that deals like exclusively in like the other planes, like the other realms, like let's say like sleep realms and shit, like dreams.
Yeah. And then virus busters.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we got P-Dove.
Oh, the birds.
Them birdies. These guys are kind of weird. Because we had the male and female pheasants. It's
like pigeon, tranquil. I don't think it's a pigeon. It's more like a fucking water pigeon or a wood pigeon or something.
These are probably my least favorite regional birds too.
I've literally never seen a live pheasant. They're quite like common around where I live, but they're so dumb. They get hit by cars all the time, and you just see them at the side of the road.
Damn.
And then they're either eaten by foxes or it's legal to pick them up, I guess, and take them home to eat if you want to. But I've never like done it. Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Some birds are just like prone to just dying like that. Just
But the female is so like disappointing as well, because like it just looks dirty. 'Cause it's just like the pink and the green with the male, which obviously I know it's so they can like show off and like court the female.
Yeah.
But the female just looks like she's not wiped in her entire life.
She's never wiped in her entire life.
It's just so gross.
She got doo-doo jeans.
Oh yeah, I like look at the peacock. Yeah, peacock and the peahen. The male peacock is the one with all the pretty feathers and stuff, whereas the female is just like a bird.
Yeah. But they're just all data to me, for sure.
Yeah, just data, Wingardium. Nasty King's Diary, yeah.
And then wind.
Yeah, just was wind. I never understand why they make these birds like normal flying. Because like fucking it's like cool they're flying, but like why drag them down with the normal shit as well?
Normal's reserved for the big hitters like Snorlax and whatnot. Come on.
Yeah. Table, welcome to Kellogg's Hellercraft. Blitzel! Oh, I fucking love Blitzel.
Yeah, Blitzel is kind of cool. I like it. It's a little. Then the Zip Striker. Zip Striker sounds like a total like Japanese name. Zip Striker.
It sounds like a motorbike.
I ride a Zip Striker, bro.
Zip Striker 700, baby.
Yeah.
So I named mine Kieran, and I'm pretty sure I had mine for the entire game.
They're really cool. One of the coolest electric types. I forgot what
So
the
I
shiny
guess-
looks like. Oh, look
I
at it. I
don't know why
don't
the
know if you have the
fuck it
Zip Striker cards at the bottom here. They got some cool art. Damn.
Oh wow.
The way it
Do I honestly think
glows.
this could be vaccine?
Oh, vaccine, huh?
Wasn't I found the snout? Huh? It's a horse. It's got a horse nose. Is that? Oh, okay. It just sort of looked like. It looks like. Now I'm looking at the face of Blitzo. It sort of looks like Brian from fucking Family Guy.
Fucking Brian, what are you doing here?
Delete this info from your memory. I'm sorry.
So you want to call them vaccines?
Yeah, I think they'd be like really fucked off with general evil, and they just like want to like bring the light, I guess, in the form of like lightning justice.
Yeah. It's like a pissed off Unimon.
Yeah.
So vaccine, Thunder, Virus Buster.
The new Digimon animation.
Who's gonna be a protagonist name? His partner name from Beat Break, the new Digimon animation? I don't know, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope we get some information about that tomorrow.
I'm gonna guess for the name of the Digimon will probably be like Chameleon or some shit. All right, Rogan Roller.
Well, I like the concept, but it just looks like a crusty butthole.
God damn it! Is the Dingleberry hanging off there?
It's just, like, I get what they're trying to do. It has like it's a rock with a little geode for an eye, but I've been on the internet too long for this bullshit.
It's like the way lamer Jew dude. You know.
Yeah.
But
I will say, because its evolutions are fucking awesome.
Yeah, it does get cooler when it starts. It's just weird. Boldor and Gigalith, goddamn. Gigalith looks like a Digimon. Basically,
Yeah, he looks like a fucking a Sonic the Hedgehog bad guy. To be honest,
a Sonic the Hedgehog bad guy.
Look, I'm sure we've seen these kind of creatures in like the lava zones as a playing Pokemon. I'm not playing Pokemon. We're observing.
Oh, look, they gave it a new. The Dex entry isn't from Gen 5 itself. It's from recently because it mentions Caparaja from Gen 8 for Gigalith.
What's Caparaja?
Caparaja is a big elephant.
Oh.
He's a like a really interesting, like kind of like Rocky based Pokemon. But these guys are probably Data Earth.
I think Gigalith looks a little virus, to be honest. He looks a little like he wants to cause you. He wants to fuck you up.
He wants to like shoot out those really sharp pointy rocks at you.
I can see him like swearing vengeance on cities for like pouring out his mountains to cause earthquakes to like fuck up cities.
Like a pseudo legendary. He looks like he could be a pseudo, but he's not.
The side Pokemon can often be found in construction sites and in mines, working alongside people at Caparaja. He doesn't look like he'd work alongside people. Unless he's just waiting for his chance to like ruin something.
Although his energy blast can blow away a dump truck.
Oh no, he destroy a dumpy.
Yeah. They can only be fired when the sun is out. Oh, so they're like, they have to get energy from the sun to use their moves. Interesting.
Solar beam?
I guess to do energy blast to blow away stuff. Could be one of those. That'd be really sick if it can learn solar beam. That'd be random. A nice mix-up move because Rock's weak to grass and water.
Maybe Data will be better for him.
Yeah, Data, Earth, and I guess nature spirit.
I guess. Yeah, I guess by default, nature spirit.
Because they rocks.
Let's see, rock.
All right, the Woobat and the Swoobat.
Oh, I was so happy to finally have some bats back. I'm pretty sure like this is the first bat Pokemon since Crobat.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me think. My Gen 3 knowledge. Let me bring forth.
Oh, no, because Glysaur wasn't a bat, like a flying scorpion.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird, like, mix between them. But yeah, this guy is straight up a bat. He's real fluffy, better than Zubat in terms of fluff. But I do like Golbat more than Swoobat. I like Woobat more than Zubat. And Golbat more than Swoobat.
You don't have a further evolution. I have to come. I could have sworn you had like another evolution later on as well.
No, I don't think so.
Just now.
He kind of looks like he'd be a vaccine because the nose has a heart.
Yeah, he's really friendly.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally grinning eye to eye on Swoobat.
Yeah. He's a pretty happy lad. Give him the...
Also, abilities unaware and klutz. So he's not very good at being a bat.
He hits the walls a lot. Vaccine beast. Wind Guardian.
Yeah, Wind Guardian.
Perfect. All right, I love Drillbur and Excadrill. They're so fucking awesome. These moles are so adorable.
Yes. Cool little mole guys. I actually have a Drillbur plushie, and the palms of its hands are like reinforced with cardboard on the inside of the felt. So if you hold it a particular way, what I would do is I would tease my dog over, and then I'd like slap him in the face by like rotating the things.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can also hear it because I know what you mean with the flat cardboard parts. Like,
yeah, this goes and they love it because it's just like. But then they run away with the toy for a while. I'm like, oh no, you can't chew that; it's expensive.
oh yeah, it's a risky business doing that.
You can dig the ground at 30 miles an hour. Holy shit!
They fast. You said Excadrill has a nasty toenail? What do you mean?
I think because it looks like an ingrown toenail on its head.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to think of it that way though. He's cool. It is a nasty toenail. Listen, I liked Excadrill a lot. I used them a lot for competitive stuff in my steel or in my sandstorm team I made because they were steel type and can handle it, and they were my like super fast, super quick and hard hitting motherfucker. Look at its size, 2'4".
Oh, he's tiny. I mean, he has to be small, doesn't he? He's got to drill through things.
Yeah. I love him. He's like the Dremojimon in this game.
Again, another Pokemon is on construction sites. I do remember this game having lots of like really interesting overworld areas.
Excadrill's ear is kind of weird.
Yeah, I can't work out if like that's supposed to be scar tissue from his like burrowing in circular motions by being a drill.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's cut open and some like flesh is popping out.
Grim.
But I doubt that's what it is because it's Pokemon.
Let's say, would be another data? Would be virus?
Maybe we should go with the free type because I don't know. We haven't done that yet.
He does seem very neutral, yeah.
And also, he's got like almost like a Digimon vibe to him, and he's also free type, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just very armored, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with a free type on this one.
Free type Earth Nature Spirit.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, we got Audino, which I totally hate, which has a mega form, which doesn't make sense.
The only reason I liked Audino is because it was like the EXP Pokemon. So if you found one, you took it down, you got a shitload of EXP.
It was like Chansey do that too?
I can't remember, to be honest.
I know they had a fuck ton of HP, but I wasn't sure if they give you like a fuck ton of XP in return.
Oh, yeah. I remember farming them for HP EVs.
Oh yeah, yep, they were perfect for that.
And aside from that, I caught one and moved on. They didn't do anything big. I think they were just like this generation's Chansey.
Yeah, they were also just in I believe they were replacing Chansey for the Pokemon Center when you go to Healer Mons.
So that Pokemon need to sleep. Fuck. I'm sorry, buddy. I do have lots of things to say about Pokemon. I spent a lot of time playing Pokemon as a kid. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the Mega Audino is just more of regular Audino, you know, just the same but more accentuated. So I don't know. It just feels like they're both gonna remain. They're both gonna be vaccine holy, virus busters.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, I would say virus buster, but I doubt they're doing any busting. They're more just like virus pacifisting.
Pacifisting.
That sounds really bad now when you said it out loud.
I'm gonna pass you a fisting, mate.
Oh, Craft, I feel you, buddy. I had a filling fallout last week, so I am in a fair amount of pain, buddy. I understand exactly where you're going with that.
Hopefully you feel better soon.
I'm just rubbed up. I'm on painkillers. I'm all good.
Perfect. All right, Timber.
These guys were so funny.
They're just weird because they're veiny.
Yeah, now you mentioned the veiny things. I also like this Pokemon made me think about Pokemon that have and hold things. Like if I took the timber piece, the bit of wood off of Timber, and I put him away in the Pokeball, what would happen to the Timber?
Oh yeah,
would it stay? Would he come out with another one?
That is a good question because that piece of wood isn't like attached to him, like on his flesh or anything. It's just he's holding it.
Or is it? Is it part of it? But obviously, I imagine he hits things with it.
But like Farfetch'd has his leak too. Farfetch'd has that.
Yeah. Yahazu and Alice both put in my chat infinite wood glitch.
You guys are on the same wavelength.
I mean, yeah, if you needed firewood, you could just basically like bring out your Pokeball over and over and over again just to collect firewood.
That's funny. Like that's crazy if that's true. You could just build a house with this guy like perfectly. I mean, he's meant to do that, but like you don't need to go and cut the trees. Amazing. We found a loophole, guys.
Welcome in, Alice. Girder. You see, I loved Gerda, not because it was the veiny stuff or the steel, but because in Scotland we have, and in England, we have a drink called Iron Brew.
Ooh.
An Iron Brew, it's a very acquired taste. I love this stuff.
It's rustic.
Well, when you look at it, it's like orange, but it's also like quite a dark orange. So it looks like rusty water. But it's got quite a different taste to it. I don't know exactly how to explain
That sounds
it.
appealing to me in general because I love beer, so I think it would probably be interesting.
And there was one of the earliest adverts for Iron Brew was a Scottish advert where it's like Iron Brew, it's made of girders. It looks like, so the idea is it's made of like condensed girders. So having this guy being called literally Girder, which sounds like Gerda, but with a Scottish accent, was just fucking hilarious for me. Because my mum's Scottish.
There you go. That's funny.
It's made from girders.
Girders. And then we got Conkelder.
You're McGurr, Conkelder.
Conkelder gonna bonk you with the fucking concrete. Imagine getting
That's really
bonked by
intriguing.
this guy. Fuck.
These are Pokemon who are like existing with completely man-made things, like the steel girder and the concrete pillars, are not things that exist in the real world. Apart from apparently Conqueror taught humans how to make concrete 2,000 years ago, which is a fucking what?
What?
How does that even fucking begin to make sense?
Rather than rely on their strength, they master moves that make good use of their centrifugal force to swing around concrete. Like, damn. They got technique. But yeah, these guys are definitely like... I feel they'd be data. Because they're just fighting or building shit, I mean. They're just regular workers in a union, you know?
That's the thing. There was a lot of like, as I say, this is the third Pokemon now that talks about being like used as like labor on construction sites.
This whole gen is based on America, so it makes sense that they kind of take tropes of that kind of stuff, you know? That's why we had the P-Dove, which was kind of a pigeon, and all that stuff. Ugh.
Or concrete. Where's my fucking video share? But I'd say, I don't know, because they look data-ish.
Yeah, to me, I feel like they're just doing their part, and if they need to fight, they will.
With the Garbodors. Oh man, I fucking love Garbodor.
Garbodor.
No, I'd say maybe is it just more data, nature, spirit, just rock.
Yeah, data, nature, spirit, earth. Does it make sense to me?
Yeah.
Okay, Timpole. So these guys are like based on
Like
music.
tadpoles.
I think they're based on a music note or something. And then they become like speakers or something.
I didn't like Palpito because obviously palpitations are like when your heart rate fucks up. It's like, why would you have a Pokemon named after your heart rate being like not normal?
Heart attack, Toad.
And they just look like they're just covered in fucking tumors.
Yeah, Palpitoad I never liked.
Seismitoad just looks odd.
Seismitoad has tit brows.
just don't like this image. He's looking at you like, I don't know, what's he thinking? What's he
He's
looking
like,
at
you like what you see?
Category vibration.
These
I
are
reckon I would just stare you down and start vibrating.
these are double Fs. What do you think?
fucking water ground.
They're only 4'11". Oh no. Thought they were.
Really? That's a 4-foot frog.
I was thinking
It
he was
was
like
5
over
foot.
6 feet.
5 foot of frog. Vibrating, slimy frog. No thank you.
Vibrating. These guys are viruses.
Yeah, 100% virus.
They're like almost like Gekomon in a way because they use like sound and shit.
This Pokemon is popular amongst the elderly, who says vibration of its lumps are great for massages.
Oh.
Uh.
The vibrations of its lumps, you say?
Jiggly lumps.
So I want to call them viruses and Earth Deep Saber.
Yeah, that's good.
Lumpy Swamp King.
Well,
As over here the whole time.
I like frogs, but frogs that are bigger than your hands, maybe not.
All right, we got throw and suck.
These guys with the new like Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee.
Yeah.
They were cool.
They don't have a third, but they are just each other, the like juxtaposition of each other. One uses grapples, one uses like kicks and punches.
I really like the idea. So with these guys, I really like the idea of the belts. So I think they both have the exact same thing with the belts, where when they're born, their belts are white, and as they grow, they sweat, they go through combat. The belts darken over time until they go black, which I think is something based on how actual belt karate color stuff work. I can't remember the exact details. I'm pretty sure something along those lines. Welcome in, Nuke. They don't do boxing and kicking, they do judo.
Judo. Yeah, they look pretty. They like reminded me of Muppets, but
They do look, yeah.
little Muppety. Sock has a really cool like eyebrow thing, like one eyebrow's like that.
Yeah, whereas Throw just has the really heavy, as you say, quite like a Muppet, like Dr. Teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, they had Oni horns. That would fuck, man.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
Oh, if they had like a mega version that were just like fucking karate demons, that would kick ass.
Oh, for sure. Kind of unfortunate they didn't.
I hate this. Go on.
Yeah, just unfortunate because the demon symbology would be not fly really back then.
I love how these guys are like, oh, if you see Sork training in the mountains, a single-minded pursuit of strength, it's best to quietly pass by. Weak to birds, thinking hard, and fairies. Weak to flying, psychic, and fairy. Like,
Thinking
what
hard.
kind of fucking... hey, why was fucking fighting weak to fairy?
I had no
slap
idea. Slap it out of the air. I'm gonna fight it with the calculator.
I think it's the same thing as him and Lee and Hitmonchan, where you chose one of them or something. Can't remember getting both.
Do we want to make them like?
I think I went with Sork.
I don't know if we're gonna. Should we make them both free types? Since I don't think they'll be either weak or strong to each other.
No, I think having them both as free is more interesting because they would be rivals.
Yeah. It's like if Vmon was rivals with some other red version of himself. Just ready to throw blows.
Well, hybrid, yeah, actually, we haven't stepped the hybrid territory yet, have we?
Oh, I mean, they're both very humanoid shaped.
Because of the fighting spirit of the grapple and the judo chop.
The grapple and the judo chop. Yeah, I'd be down with giving them the hybrid. Both hybrids.
Like spirits, yeah.
And they would both be... I don't know. There's no humanoid, like, typing.
No, because they wouldn't be like... It could be like... is it null, void, or dark area?
They come from the depths of hell.
It's not as if they're evil. They just exist. They're just there. They're a sole pursuit of strength. Like, they don't see rivals. They don't see type. They don't see like anything. They just see strength, power. They just want to fight.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. A free null. I guess the only thing I could think of is Beast. That would fit probably.
Yeah, there isn't really a human one, is there?
Yeah.
I mean, they do fight with the power of Beast, so yeah.
The power of a beast inside. All right, we got Swaddles. Swaddle, Swadloon, and Levani.
I think I like these ones because I liked Levani as being like the grasshopper type thing.
Yeah.
Swadloon.
Swadloon just a homebody.
I love the sort of That's it. Because I remember seeing a really funny comic a long time ago about Lavani, how it had the ability to call unnerve, which is like to stop you eating a berry or something.
Yeah.
But I just love how like it goes from being this little like sassy morning cartoon little caterpillar fella. It goes into like, no one leave me alone, I'm in my dark Batman phase. And then it explodes into like this like pretty mantis type.
Yeah. It breaks out of his shell, so to speak. It's really cute though. I like the first one with the little cute mouth and nose.
That's it. The first one I remember now. The mouth, the face reminds me of this cartoon show called Octonauts.
Ah,
They all
yeah.
sort of have this little mouth thing.
I watched that with my little brothers when they were little. Swadloon, I remember because of the Pokemon anime. Ash had one, and it was always like goth, like I mean, you know what I mean.
It's not a phase, mom.
But I'd
Well,
say
I think data for these guys.
Yeah, I was about to say data for sure. They have data vibes. There's a lot of datas in Gen 5. Like a lot of the mons in the beginning of the like roster are like super like run-of-the-mill type deals, kind of like
Yeah.
because they were trying to mimic Gen 1 in terms of that, like giving us some equivalency. So a lot of Gen 1's beginning Pokemon are pretty basic too. Like,
it's almost like they mixed the Caterpie and the Weedle lines together for this one.
yeah, I could see that a little bit. A Data Plant Jungle Troopers.
Yeah, easy.
Perfect. And then now we got a Venipede, Whirlipede,
This line.
and Scolipede. I remember you were mentioning these last time.
I fucking love these guys.
They're
Because I love, I think these are based on pillbugs, like isopods.
Yeah. And also probably the Centipede a bit.
What the fuck's a Sizzlipede?
Oh, Sizzlipede are in Gen 8. They're
is
like a
that?
fire centipede. Like they have like a fire mustache. It's pretty cool.
There's a fucking fire centipede?
Yeah, look. You wanna?
What?
Yeah, look it up. It's pretty cool. It even has a Gigantamax form where it becomes even more vicious. You probably really like that one.
Fucking centipede demon looking motherfucker. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Oh, Center Scorch? It was really cool.
Yeah, Centiscorch has a
That's just-
Gigantamax, and it gets ginormous, like kaiju size.
Oh, fuck, okay. Oh, shit, that's cool as fuck. I didn't know. I've never seen him in Gigantamax. Like, I've seen lots of Gigantamax Pokemon like Lapras and fucking like the frog dude who gets a sniper rifle. I've never seen this. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I did get it wrong at first.
Yeah.
I thought Sizzlipede was the second form, but yeah, it's Centiscorch. Yeah, he becomes really
Oh,
badass
Centipede.
in his Gigantamax. He's like a long dragon, you know, but buggy.
Category Curlipede. And Scolipede, I fucking love. He's 8 foot fucking tall.
Yeah, he could ride this fucker.
You literally could. It's like a fucking a horse.
He's like
I did have
a centaur bug basically.
I definitely remember having like a level 70 to 80 of this fucker. It was amazing. Yo, Shin!
Oh,
I've been raided.
Raiders.
Might be my favorite from Gen 5. I fucking love Scolopedes. Like, it's so annoying because like, back then I didn't understand how poison Pokemon really work. I always saw poison as like the slow degradation. Welcome in, Shin. Thanks for the raid there, buddy.
I'm not sure if this was the gen that introduced it, but like stuff like Venoshock would like add to Poison's stuff, which is pretty awesome. It if your opponent was in poison, to use Venoshock, it would do like twice as much damage.
I think I remember him. Yeah, he's got Venoshock on one of these cards. And we're doing fantastic, Shin. Thank you so much for the raid, everybody. Hope you're doing well.
See, he also has poison points, so if someone touched him, poison themselves, then you could Venoshock them, and then it would be fucked, you know? Oh
He's
yeah,
cool,
poison beats fairy, yeah.
I don't understand. Just like I had a good grasp on like how things work with Pokemon. Like even when it came to like Dark beating Psychic and like Bug beating, did Bug beat Dark for a while or something? Or did Bug beat Psychic? No, Psychic beats Bug now. I don't fucking know.
I think it was Dark because bugs are like thrive in the dark.
Yeah, I suppose so. You see, I had for a very short period of time, I had a centipede, a Scolopendra something or other. It was a very, very long, fucking evil-looking thing. It was the only time I owned a bug that had like a medically significant bite, and it was the most masochistic pet I've ever had in my life. It was like, it was a centipede. So, but I used to feed it things called warrior worms, which were quite long, like maggot-style pupa type things with like one end's the head, one end's the ass, obviously. But when I dropped one into the tank, into the little plastic vivarium I had for it, instead of just like biting and eating it, it would grab it with its legs down its body, so it'd hold this like long worm down its body, and he'd eat it like ass first, because that's what obviously all the stuff was. And you'd see him like move the body up his own body as like he was eating down it, till he eventually got to the head, just like through to the side.
God damn!
I was like, you evil motherfucker!
You eat like an actual demon. What? Oh my god, that's crazy, dude. Like I swear, centipedes are from hell.
They're cool, I love them, but like they're one of the ones I wouldn't physically touch because I know they have the fucking mandibles and they would fuck you up.
Yeah. Psychic weaknesses are based on fear breaking their concentration. Ah.
So that's why I thought Psychic was weak to Bug, because obviously Bug being a general fear of things. Or...
I always saw it as like bugs can't be psychically manipulated because their brain power isn't good enough. You know?
Well, yeah, no, they get that because I think in terms of like science and like animal rights, like obviously you have the protection of like most domesticated animals like dogs and cats, but bugs don't have that. So like in the UK, we can legally like post and ship like bugs and insects in letters and parcels and stuff because there's not enough evidence to show how they feel pain or anything. So there's no like protection on like basically being addicted to them.
Yeah.
Wild.
House centipedes where you lived on the east. Oh my god, I would hate that too. Shit.
Oh, those massive things! I'd love to see one of those in person.
You would
they have the enormous like. I would because they look so fascinating. Because like they have these enormous legs. So, in terms of evolution, I can't understand why they evolved to be like that big. It seems like you just get stuck on shit.
Oh, those guys. Yeah, those are crazy looking motherfuckers. They look like a weird mix of a grasshopper, spider, and a centipede.
Yeah, you got bit by one, Yazoo. How does it feel?
Ooh. They're so fast and they crawl towards you for some reason. Ugh. They probably want the shade or some shit, you know? Yeah, I'd freak the fuck out.
They say that for like camel spiders in the desert, or like these weird looking like half ant, half spider things, and there's a conception that they used to chase after people to bite them, but actually they just wanted to stand in people's shadow for the shade.
Yeah.
But people would see them running towards them and like run away. So the spider's still trying to get into the shadow, but the person's like running away from them and trying to like eat them.
Yeah. I mean, fucking, I would be running too if I saw someone booking at me at mock fuck. Like, I have arachnophobia, so I would. Ooh.
I'm not scared of spiders. Like at the moment, I've got like 2 or 3 in the room with me, like tarantula, so they don't bother me. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
we sat this guy for ages. I'd say Virus, Nightmare Soldier, and like Nature Spirit, I guess. No, Virus, Nightmare Soldier, and
Insectoid.
Bug. Yeah, insectoid.
There we go. That works.
You have pet spiders. So Pocket, Pocket has more of them. Like she cares for them. But yeah, historically, like in the room right now, there's a bearded dragon. There's 2 snakes. There's 2 tarantula. There's like a little mini aquarium. There's a tank of like roaches and hoppers we use to feed the spiders. And then upstairs there's more spiders.
Damn.
At our peak, when we realised we had a bit of an issue, we had 50 tarantula, 30 snakes, 14 budgies, 2 dogs, and a bunch of other bugs like scorpions. We used to like travel the country going to like bug shows and just buying all sorts of shit.
Damn. I used to watch YouTubers that had your problem. Just getting
not
all kinds of
15
stuff.
K-Docs, 50. 50.
Yeah, even more than you thought, like by a long shot. Over 3 times as
We
much.
had an entire bedroom just full of like shelves of spiders.
Y'all are braver than me. I would never. I like my dad
Yeah.
used to have someone he used to date, and I would go over there sometimes, and they had a bunch of tarantulas and black widows and whatnot, and I had to sleep in the living room with them, and it was terrible. I couldn't sleep.
We had a shared spreadsheet of all their feeding habits because some would eat flies, some would eat worms. I love burrowing spiders because we used to have these little tall plastic tubs and you'd see them burrow down and they'd have like a layer of web on top of the thing. So when you drop the thing inside it, it'd like pull on the huge like network of webbing and you'd see them like run up their tunnels, grab the thing and drag it back down. It was so cool to see. I loved it.
I love watching spider feeding videos online, but I couldn't watch it live. I would be too freaked out. Like, I can only watch it on videos.
That's fair. Arachnophobia is one of the phobias that I truly understand because they are really freaky.
Yeah, the only spiders I don't have problem with are daddy long legs. Those are fine. Like, I already know those are harmless. But if I see a black widow, I'm fucking out of there.
Oh no, 100% no. There's a massive distinction. When I say spider, I mean tarantula. Like, there's a huge distinction for us. Like, spiders are generally far more destructive, but tarantula, there's no documented historic anything. There's no proof or evidence that tarantulas ever killed a human.
They're just scary looking.
Yeah. Spiders, however, they're smaller. They need to defend themselves. They have much worse venom. Tarantulas, though, they may bite you, but they don't want to.
That's the last resort.
Yeah, if you've been bitten by a tarantula, you've proper fucked it off and you probably deserve it.
You deserve its wrath. Alright, so...
Wait, is Gavantula in this generation?
Maybe? I think that might be Gen 6.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Gavantula's cool.
But yeah, so... virus, insectoid, nightmare soldier.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, now we got Cottony, Whimsicott. Those 2, I guess, are different than the other guys. I thought there was 3 in this one, I guess not. Just 2.
I always get him confused with Hoppip.
Yeah, Hoppip. It's like another one of those. These guys are kind of basic ass grass. Both of these lines. Oh, Lilligant gets a Sasuian.
Yeah, I think these are just like this generation's excuse to have a grass fairy.
Oh yeah.
Because was this fairy's first generation?
No, it was actually Gen 6.
Was it?
Yeah. So they retroactively added it, I guess. Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. No, tarantulas are generally peaceful. They don't want to fuck you because like biting you means they're like costing them their venom. So they have to spend calories and like energy to reproduce the venom. So they'd much rather they'd bite you, but they wouldn't inject any venom unless you like they'd bite you once or twice before they actually like bit you proper.
Yeah. Couple
What
warnings.
they'll actually do is they'll rub their asses at you.
Yeah.
And they'll flick hairs. So off their abdomen they'll flick hairs on you, and the hairs are like irritable. They make you scratch and shit. They'll do that before like they'll bite you.
Good old tarantulas. But yeah, Cottony and Whimsicott are gonna be Vaccine,
I'd say Vaccine, yeah.
Plant.
Jungle Trooper.
Plant, Jungle Trooper, and Pet Lil and Lilligant could probably be the Data. And then the same Plant, Jungle Trooper. But Hisui and Lilligant,
easy.
Hisui and Lilligant's a little different. They're like a dancer.
Oh, I didn't even know that was the thing. That's sort of weird.
Yeah. This one looks more holy
It's
to
like
me.
the Gardevoir thing.
A holy Jungle Trooper.
The scent exudes from its flower crown, heartens those in proximity. What does heartens mean?
Hearten, I guess, would be like make their hearts full. I don't know. That's what I think.
Oh, I see. Like cheers them up, I guess.
Yeah. Like when you're disheartened versus you're heartened.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. It's like being whelmed versus overwhelmed, underwhelmed. I've never heard the word before. Yeah, make more cheerful or confident.
Yeah, definitely a holy version of the Lilligant. Yeah, you get to fight this thing in Arceus, which is pretty interesting.
Oh shit!
In like a boss battle. All right, Basculin. We got red, blue, and white. Which I didn't know. I thought we just had red and blue. I didn't know we had a white stripe Basculin. What's cool? What's cool that's not pictured here is Basculegion, which is another one that comes out at Arceus that looks fucking amazing. They made
Basculegion.
Yeah, look up Basculegion. You're gonna be like, holy shit, this is like a straight up.
Oh fuck! Oh, it's like a spirit koi type deal. That's cool as shit.
Yeah, he's rideable in the game. You could ride him in the water. It's so fun.
He does look like a sort of jet ski.
But the regular Basculin, lame. Basculegion's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, all three of the Basculin are just recolors. It's just like nothing too different, unless you want to give them all each a different like data virus vaccine.
I think they're all just data fish.
Yeah, data aqua deep saver.
Yeah, there's nothing especially like amazing about any of them.
Yeah. All right, now on to one of my personal favorite motherfuckers, Sandile.
Oh, I do love these guys.
He's so cute, but when he becomes the fucking crocodiles, when he becomes a menace. Like,
he's just like a mob boss.
Yeah, we got a little Sandile over here.
And then we got Crocorock over here, and then we go, hey, what's going on? It's Crocodile.
It's so fucking perfect.
Crocodile over here, check me out.
Oh, he's so cool.
Yeah, Sandile is like, has like this cool like sunglasses look on his face. I like him. And then Crocorock looks like he's like he hangs out against the wall and he bothers the people that walk into the store, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just sits outside. He's like, "What are you gonna do about it? I'm just standing here, just chilling."
Like he puts his foot out in front of you to trip you, and he's like, "I didn't do anything." And then Crocodile's the true gremlin. This guy, I had one that was competitive as fuck. I had 6 IVs, I had Moxie, and I had Choice Band, I think. And it would lock me to one move, but that move was like doubled powered, and Moxie would increase my attack every time I took him on out. So I would sweep entire teams with them.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And he was in my Sandstorm team, so we'd have Sandstorm running at the same time for chip damage.
Gross.
Yeah, so he was my first in line to run out there, and then I'd have like Drillbur as my second, and I had Steelix for like tank, to be tanky. I had Mawile. There's a couple others. There was the Sandstorm setter. I think it was Tyrantrum or Tyranitar. I can't remember. But yeah, that team was vicious, man. Run a Sandstorm team in competitive, you're gonna be a menace.
definitely the whole line gonna be virus. Like fucking Nightmare Soldier.
Oh yeah, Dramon, Nightmare Soldier, Virus. Holy goddamn! Holy schmoly! All right, Darumaka and Galarian.
Oh, Galarian! I didn't have a Galarian version.
Yeah, he's an icy version.
I love Darumaka until I fucking read that the entry right there that his droppings are hot, so people put them in their clothes to keep them warm. Like, what are you doing shoveling this Pokemon shit and sticking it in your pockets, man? That's weird.
Yeah, it's a little fucking weird.
Oh, he's ice.
Yeah,
That's
he
kinda cool.
becomes ice.
I do like Dimantian. I do think he's fun. He looks
It's
like a fucking yokai watch.
What's interesting about them, it says here on their female version of Darumaka Galarian, the colder they get, the more energetic they are. Kind of interesting.
The fucking Galarian one looks so dumb.
Yeah, he's got a fro.
I can't tell if are they like massive lips or is that a mustache and a beard?
It looks more like a Santa beard to me. He's just like, yo ho ho. How do you do? I am just a snowman. Put a carrot on his face right there.
Oh yeah, because these guys have that thing where they turn into a statue, don't they?
Yeah. They're like a substitute, in a way.
Its internal fire burns at 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's dumb. That's so fucking hot.
Another destroy a dump
So
truck with the
silly.
one punch. That's another equivalent. I don't know why dump truck is the fucking equivalent, dude. Like, what? They've seen this twice. It can't be a coincidence.
It's just more construction site shit. Like, what is with this game? Everything's construction sites, either being destroyed or just working on them.
But yeah, Darumaka regular and Darmanitan I feel are gonna be probably virus.
And Lucario being hotter than the sun. It's my favorite Tomo montage skit in his video, like all the Pokemon against all the Pokemon, like Battle Royale. When Lucario comes out of its ball, it creates like a nuclear fucking fission wave.
Yeah.
Because it's like 35,000 degrees or some bullshit.
Yeah, it's just
Like that amount of heat
unnecessary
just appearing.
just the whole planet's gone, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go virus beasts or virus flame, nature spirit.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, would the ice version be vaccine?
Let's see here.
That give them a nice sort of transition where like the fire will be strong against the ice because of the fire and ice, and the ice will go against the fire because of the vaccine of the virus.
I
So it
like
helps
that
them bring
idea.
Neutral.
I like that idea. Red over here playing my stream alerts. But yeah, so this would be the vaccine version.
Yeah.
Snow and nature spirit.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect.
Abilities guerrilla tactics.
All right, Maractus, the single stage random evolution that looks like a cactus. Someone said, I forgot who said it. It might have been Tass a while back that said that Maractus could be a Digimon.
Yeah, it does look a pretty good like rookie level for just like a cactus line.
Moi. Ex cactus terrier mon.
It is a cactus rabbit.
There you go. It's weird. It's weird to me that it's just this one evolution, and that's it.
Yeah, no mega, no baby.
You just there. Then it likes dancing, so.
It reminds me of those what are those things? There's little like what are they called? They're in Animal Crossing. They've got like a really basic like 3-circle face like Togemon, but they've got the 2 arms.
Oh, Cacturn. No,
little
wait.
totem things.
Wait.
Gyroid, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, the gyroid. I was thinking you were talking about Pokemon or something.
Nah. That's the vibe I get from these guys.
Little gyroids.
Because they make the maraca sound. So like, you'd find yourself in the desert and you just hear the maraca like rattling, and they're just really like little cactus, just like twitching like cactuars.
Yeah. I think this could be a good vaccine because Cacturn would be the virus cactus. This would be the vaccine cactus.
Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't do anything malicious, does it?
It likes to dance. It gives jam-packed nutrients inside of it. So, it's a good lad. A vaccine plant virus buster.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got Dwebble and Crustle.
I do like these guys.
I think I
assume these are
them
like
once.
parallels to Paras and Parasect.
Yeah. Basically are. Little hermit crabs, but they weren't taken over by a parasite. They were just using rocks.
Not zombies.
So it's a really territorial Pokemon apparently when it comes to Crustle.
He actually fucking carries his territories back. I just love how he's just, instead of like with Dwebble like picks up a little rock, he lives in it. And he's like, oh, this is fine. And fucking Crustle is like, just picks up an entire rock. He's like, yeah, this is good.
he took part of the crust that's 5,000 feet below. It looks like
I do
really
love the cross section.
It's like a deep impacted, sediment. And it says here that it's able to crack the carapace of Rhyperior.
Oh shit!
That motherfucker can smack.
Isn't he maybe like biological steel or some bullshit?
He's just really strong. He weighs 440 pounds. That's almost fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. That's a quarter of a ton, almost.
Jesus Christ, man, that's heavy. Thing is though, this is more Pokemon bringing in other shit that's not theirs. So like, what if you took him out of that? Like, is he just a little guy? How much that weight is literally just the rock?
I know. I would say maybe 30 to 40 pounds of crab and 400 pounds of rock. Like, can you imagine?
Because one that I was really upset didn't have regional variants. Like, there wasn't a diamond or a bedrock version of this little fella.
Oh, there's scenes with it without the rock?
Oh shit, really?
Let me look that up. Let me see. Crustle without rock. Oh my god, what the fuck? This is weird.
Oh no.
He looks like a little like tick. Interesting. Well, that's good to know that he has a body that's not just rock.
Oh, he does. Oh no, he looks so naked.
See, that changes my whole. Maybe it doesn't actually. I was gonna say give him Insectoid, but then I was like, maybe just Earth and then Jungle Trooper.
There's even one of little Dwebble without his shell. Like he stepped out of his shell to clean it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. That's changed. Yeah, that's fine. I like him now.
So,
there's a Crustle's in Pokemon Unite, and there's a skin where his rock is a fucking little palace.
Oh, that's cute.
Yo, Corky, that's not a Digimon. It could be though. It could be though.
We're giving the Digimon types right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say Data Earth Jungle Trooper.
Yeah, I reckon so. Where have you been? I've been here, buddy. I've been here the whole time. I literally have not moved from this chair. It's a severe issue.
Hey, thank you for the watch streak, James. 15. Look at that. Amazing. Appreciate you, man. All right, we got.
Turn those on.
You have to go to some of your stream manager settings.
I love Scraggy. He's so cool.
Scraggy and Scrafty. What's cool about this watch streak though is they get plus 450 channel points by the time you go on a big streak.
Oh shit, okay, I have to turn it on. I called my Scraggy Suggs, Suggs, because Suggs was the band, like the music name of the lead singer of the band who did Baggy Trousers, which was a big British sort of like punk movement band.
Yeah.
It was just a strange song, but it's just hilarious.
So we got Scraggy and Scrappy. They're supposed to be like hooligans that like wear baggy clothes. And they're kind of lizardy. I think they'd probably be like a virus Dramon Nightmare Soldier.
Don't remember the rest of them. Yeah, Scrafty. Was it just two? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'd say Virus, because he's mischievous, I think. And he's spit acid.
Yeah. Virus Dramon and Nightmare Soldier.
So I'm playing a clip from Baggy Trousers.
Damn, they're wearing some fucking clothes. Alright.
There's a weird sort of genre, but yeah. Siglif.
I think it's Sigilif, maybe?
Sigilif, yeah. Big Aztec fucking crop circle Pokemon.
Does it become Yamask?
No.
Oh,
No,
it's just its own thing.
Standalone.
Oh.
It just exists.
This is definitely gonna be an unknown type.
Yeah. It just sacrifices all these Pokemon to fly. Some say that the Guardians of Ancient City, others say the Guardians of Emissaries. Yeah, they're just sort of yeah, they just sort of exist, like Glium, I guess.
Unknown null. Virus Buster, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, they're just kind of here. Then Yanmask has a Galarian version.
It does look like the Aztec drawing. Ooh, I love Yamask. Yamask is so sad. I fucking like. There's very few Pokemon whose stories make me sad, but Yamask is like, so the mask he holds is his own face when he was a human.
Yeah.
Which again broadens into Pokemon becoming, like, humans becoming Pokemon when they die.
Right.
Which is a subject that doesn't really get touched on that much, but like every now and then they drop this. And it's like this Pokemon used to be a human.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, to be honest.
It is. It's fucking wild. Like this means literally like you've got the soul of a human as your Pokemon. You're having like battle of the Pokemon, and this Pokemon knows it was human once. It's got its own face as a human, and it's crying. Like, holy fuck! There's nothing about this Pokemon which is nice. Poor little fella.
And it changes a little bit with Galarian version. It has cursed engravings.
What's the thing with the evolution then? Is it a difficult one? Is it not, because there's no Galarian Conflagratus, whatever it's called.
Kofagrigus?
Kofagrigus, that's the one. There's no Galarian version of that, is there?
There's it's weird because they did that with Meowth. They gave us a Berserker, but they didn't give us a Persian version.
Oh, Runegigas or something. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Runic. Yeah, that's right. It becomes a different mon entirely, so it doesn't become like a variant. It's just a different mon.
Okay.
So he's gonna be in Gen A.
This amount of damage, don't heal, and walk under a Pacific bridge. Oh, you can't figure that shit out alone. Oh. That's pretty fucking wild.
Man, have you ever seen some fusions in Pokemon yet?
I've not seen a lot of the fusions though.
They have one for Eradicate and Kofagrigus that kills me laughing.
Oh no.
Let me find it.
I love how this Pokemon evolves from like human soul, like trying to find his way home, memories of his past, and then ooga booga, spooky fucking coffin. I love it.
All right, I'm gonna send you the picture here of the mixture.
Wonderful. Oh, that's so messed up.
Yep. He's fucking pissed he's caught. I cried laughing when I
Just
saw
wants the
that.
cheese. That's amazing.
Yeah, Yamask and Kofagrigus are both gonna be virus, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Undead
Yep.
and maybe Dark Area.
Yeah, definitely dark area.
And so far, they're the darkest ones.
Ability. Just abilities, mummy.
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 All right, we got Tortuga and Caracosta.
The fossil Pokemon. I fucking love Tortuga. I love both these fossil guys actually. Because there was the turtle and the Archaeopteryx.
Yeah.
And I went with Tortuga because I think at that point I wanted to replace my water type. And the idea of my Caracosta just fucking slapping the fuck out of things with these big fucking armored rock fins, flippers, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. He's looked like he's wearing like a combat vest too, and like armor and all that.
Caracosta completely developed, devours its prey, bones, shells, and all. Because this Caracosta's own shell grows thick and sturdy.
Damn. I want to see Blastoise and him have a sumo match or some shit.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah. They did that. There was the fucking Feraligatr Blastoise sumo match.
They did that?
Cool. Yeah, like fucking ages ago, like back in like Gen 2 fucking anime.
It's a long time ago, damn. I didn't even realize. So we're gonna call these guys Data, Aqua, Deep Saver.
Yeah.
And
And the phrase bones on the Pokedex. Yeah, because it's written by like explorers and shit, and they have to make their research sound fantastic so people buy it.
and then Archon and
Data.
Archeops.
I fucking love these guys.
They would also probably be Data, but they would probably be Wind Guardian, or rather Dramon, maybe Dramon Wind Guardian.
I love the 3D model for Archeops because he looks like just a puppy trying to fly. Because he's flapping his arms so fucking quickly to stay in the sky. He just looks like a big dumb dog.
He also kind of looks like a snake.
Yeah, because he's like a dinosaur.
Yeah. All snaky and bird feathery.
He needs to start running to take off, but he's running 29 miles per hour, and they can fly, I think, freaking 2.5 miles. Yo, Salazar, welcome in, buddy.
Just because you can fly doesn't mean you should, Archeops. But yeah, Data, Dramon, Wind Guardian.
Yeah, easy.
All right, we got Trubbish and Garbodor. Garbodor.
See, I like Trubbish because I thought he's just a cute little design because he got a load of flack, I remember. Like when they released him, and then people were like, oh, he's literally just a trash bag with eyes. And like people say, oh, Pokemon's lost its edge, it's just drawing bullshit out.
Yeah.
But I really liked him. And I remember now, this game had a thing called Pokemon Me, which, because this is on the 3DS, you could interact with your Pokemon on the touchpads. And if you went to try and pet Trubbish and Garbodor, you couldn't because he would like toxic your hand, so he'd like poison you.
Hmm.
I mean, his next gen, was it in the next one? I may be forgetting them. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, this is back in like what, 2009 or 10?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's some DS then.
But this is like our Numamon here, so they'd be is Numamon virus?
Yeah.
Yeah, a virus, filth. Nightmare Soldier?
I don't know, because he feels more like a wasted Digimon. So, like, I would say, like, the null void.
Hmm. Yeah, null
Is your
works, I think.
Gigantamax? Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, the Garbodor has a Gigantamax because viciously big. He's ginormous. He has like boats and buildings in him.
Shit. That's massive.
Another kaiju size.
I don't think he's like intentionally malicious because he's just made of things. He eats trash. If anything, he'll sort of exist in the areas where everything ends up.
Yeah.
But I think like Null or something where he just eats like rank data.
Yeah. Do you think he should become more of a free type? Or an unknown type?
Yeah. I'd say unknown, to be honest.
Yeah, unknown. Unknown type for when he becomes Gigantamax. He is the trash man. Alright, now we got Zorura, and they got a Hisuian version for Zoroark as well.
It's interesting.
And it's interesting because it's normal ghost, which is really weird.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Like it says, on Hisui and Zorora, a once departed soul returned to life in Hisui. Derives power from resentment, which rises an energy atop its head. So it's powered by just hate. Hisui and Zoraka's peak. Oh fuck! Okay, that's pretty cool. Holy shit, he looks deranged.
Yeah, for regular Zoroark, I think I'm gonna say Virus, Nightmare Soldier, Beast, but for the Hisuian, it'd be probably Unknown and Dark Area, probably.
With its disheveled white fur, it looks like an embodiment of death. Even its own status, Zoroark attacks its nemesis with bitter energy so intense it lacerates Zoroark's own body. So those little slits in its body are actually where it's damaging itself.
It probably is.
Wild. Baneful Fox. I'm sure there's a yokai that's like a vengeful fox.
Yeah, it's definitely yokai inspired. Yeah, he gives off unknown dark area vibes for me.
Yeah, definitely.
With the beast version. It's like a very fucked up fox. Alright, Minchino and Cinchino. They don't change much. They just get floofier.
Yeah, they're just little chinchilla fellas. Just little fluffies.
No, Data Beast, Nature Spirit.
Yeah, it's really basic. Yo, Slayer! Welcome in, buddy.
Nerd.
How you doing, bud? Nerd.
Alright, we got Gothita.
You enjoying your break? Oh god, these things.
These things.
I don't like them. I don't like them at all.
The Gothita reminds me of Betty Boop. So they're just normal psychic the entire time. No, not even psychic dark.
Gothitelle is just psychic, I think. Yo, made of fire, buddy.
Oh snap!
Yo. I tried to pull the 14 fish. I got it was delicious. Oh, fishy, fishy, fishy. Found you on hello, friendly fire alert. The whole Gothitelle line is pure psychic.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I never used them. Well, when I read the name as like the little goth Pokemon, I was like, oh, cool, they're gonna be wicked then. And then it's like, what is this? I just don't like them at all.
Yeah, they ain't my favorite either.
More like pure cringe. Got it. Welcome in. Fire.
I want to say they are. I don't know. I want to say they're vaccine.
I think the irony would be they would be vaccine because even though they're goth and they're psychic, I reckon they would still be like good.
Yeah, because like,
just...
Gothitelle unleashes psychic energy and shows his opponent's dreams of the universe's end. These dreams are apparently ethereal and beautiful. Like, goddamn. Gives you full-on epiphanies, you know?
Yeah, so I'd say vaccine.
Yeah.
Even the vaccine type, like fixed virus, couldn't change the forms. Yeah. I think if there was like an alternate version, then maybe. But I think as it stands, yeah, she's just gonna be vaccine. Just like she's goth and she's not like inherently evil.
Yeah. A vaccine virus buster. I'm not sure. Maybe holy. I don't know. Or should it be dark?
Ooh. Yeah, I think dark still though.
Yeah. All right, now we got Solosis Jones.
I really like Solosis, but you get him so late in the game that by the time you got him, I couldn't be bothered to fucking level him.
I just don't like Solosis Duosion or Reniculus because I don't know. The first one looks like a butthole. The second one looks like a Chow in the Chow Garden, but not fully. And the last one just, I don't know, it reminded me of some like of an Adventure Time thing.
Just never worked out if they were supposed to be like fetus Pokemon.
I think they're
Like
supposed to be like the stages of like being an embryo, I guess. I don't know.
They are cells. Oh, so not far off. I get it because the Duosion. Okay.
Yeah, Solo Cell, Duo Cell, that's like splitting, and then Reniculus is like more developed.
Thanks so much for the raid, everybody. Enjoy your shower and enjoy your food. Thanks so much for the raid, buddy. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening, mate.
I want to say these guys are data because literally they are cells, you know?
Yep, you can't get much more database than that, can you?
Yeah. So data. I don't know what the other two would be though, because they're super organic. I don't want to.
No, yeah, Ridiculous does look like a Lilo and Stitch experiment.
I don't want to say filth because that's for like. It looks like it could be a filth, but I don't know.
I think like the void, like the dark area. Just because
Maybe
although it's like it's gonna be a day.
Maybe null because like dark area implies evil,
Yeah, I suppose.
and null would be like just they're from some fringed part of the digital world that's, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
So it'd be like
Yeah, I think data null and fucking. Not really.
maybe aqua. I don't know. Fuck, they're made of liquid.
I mean, yeah, it's satin, a special liquid, so Aqua would be the best bet for that one.
Yeah, yeah. This one was really hard to figure out.
Yeah. I can't think of like a comparative Digimon really. That's like a little fella in juices, apart from maybe Millenniumon.
A little fella in juices. All right, now we got Ducklet and Swanna.
DuckTales.
Dun, 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 dun.
Poemon's a squishy blob, yeah. I love how like Ducklet is like the little kid, and then Swanna's like the mum. Like, where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been? It's fucking past 8.
When the streetlights are on, you're supposed to be home. And fucking Huey doing Louie.
Your dinner's cold. And then he's like, hey mom, I just came back from my friends playing the fucking Xbox.
The ugly Ducklet.
So
But Swanna, like, Ducklet isn't like
ugly.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like a little duck. Like it's just literally just a duck.
Yeah.
Just blue.
This one's the easy one, probably.
say-
The easy one's gonna be Data.
Yeah, that's just that's a Dara vaccine. Wingardium.
Guardian. Maybe Wind Deep Saver? Or would it be Aqua
it is,
Wind
but it is.
Guardian?
It's a duck though. It is a duck. It's a duck that goes to a swan. Fucking hate swans. I hate swans because they're protected in the UK by the royal family, and they just fucking know it.
They're in the know.
I was chased by a swan as a child, and they just honk. I hate them.
Oof. Not fun. Yeah, I'm gonna say Aqua Wind Guardian probably. For these.
And Data.
Yeah, for both. And then we got Vanillite, Vanillish, and Vanillux.
All of the ice creams, the ones that get memed on all the time because they're ice cream.
Yeah.
Wang Zero confirmed EX9 up on DCO tomorrow. Oh, nice.
Vanillite looks like a total
Insane.
baby mon for an ice type for sure though.
Yeah. I've got no massive beef with these Pokemon because they are just ice guys. They're just ice cream shaped, I suppose.
Yeah. I want to give him a
They're
free
quite
type,
low.
to be honest.
Yeah. We do have food Digimon like Burgermon and Potatomon or Potatomon. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, free type makes sense for me on them. For all three, probably. And then
Yeah,
I
makes sense.
guess Snow and Deep Saver, I guess. Hey,
Yeah, makes sense.
thank you so much for following Ultramoth Gaming. Appreciate you.
Jamoth, good tag. Like, man.
You got us to 969 followers. Nice.
The Giga Nice.
Yeah. Oh, an egg over here came with the 970. Thank you so much for the follow.
Well, 969 is fine, but like it's 69 with someone watching.
6'9" with someone watching. That's crazy. They're getting cooked. That's funny as fuck. Appreciate you guys for the follows. Man.
As a damn it, me. I've had a deranged day. We've had like lots of the office has been very busy, and our mentality is just fucking dwindled.
Middle of the week
Faces
has.
away, so like, right, the 9 is facing the wrong way.
They're turned away in shame. Goddamn. All right, so free Snow, and I can't remember what we said. Deep Saver, I guess.
Yeah, Deep Saver, I guess. Yeah, there's no like ice one, is there?
Yeah.
Feeling so many Bambi memes for this poor little fucker.
They got 4 types. My favorite probably Autumn, because I love the Autumn season.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Surprised there's no Ice Clan for Digimon, right? You would think there would be.
spring, summer, autumn, and
Like
I do like the winter sore spot.
it would be cool if it was like Arctic Digimon or some shit, you know?
I mean, there's loads of ice Digimon, but yeah, they're right. There's no like Arctic like division.
It would really be cool if they added Arctic because there's plenty of snow and ice. Like I feel like those group names were kind of like half, like, you know, like fleshed out. Because there's
They were like from years ago, weren't they?
Yeah. Because
when those were made, there was probably like 4 ice Digimon.
Yeah, like there's so many more now that it's hard to like quantify which goes where. You would need an extra like 3 or 4 families for like the niches.
Yeah.
Like having an
We've got, like,
inorganic
2
one would be
evil
cool.
ones. We've got Nightmare Soldiers and the Null Void, and then we've got no like.
Oh, Dark
holy
Area as well.
ones.
Dark Area is part of that too.
Yeah. But these guys would all just be like Data Beast.
Yeah. Data Beast,
There's no change much.
Jungle Troopers, since I guess they're all trees basically.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
All right, we got bargain bin Pikachu with wings.
Yeah, little flying squirrel thing.
Emolga is one of the most annoying Pokemon to take pictures of in the new Pokemon Snap. It like swoops everywhere and you gotta like be ready for it. But yeah, Emolga is kind of cute, but I've always preferred Pikachu.
Yeah, I think for the electric mouse of each generation, I think it wasn't too bad, but like yeah. Not interesting. It's just small. It's not very strong.
I think if the design was a little different for me, I would have liked it because I like the idea of an electric flying type mouse. Makes sense, but the way the face looks and the ears, I don't know. I feel the ears could have been a little different.
Yeah,
but
yeah, vaccine I'd say just because it's like a happy little electric thing.
yeah, he causes trouble without meaning it. It just kind of happens. So. He's just trying to have fun.
That I'm looking forward to. I don't really recall what's in AX9. Is that's not the Type C stuff, is it? I don't actually know what's in AX9.
Oh, you understand my Emolga pain and Snap? That's funny. Yeah, Vaccine, Thunder, Nature Spirit.
Oh, it's the DM stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's right.
Cool. All right.
Now, Carablast. These guys, because these guys, there's two pairs here. You've got Carablast, Excalibur, and what's the one? They're not right next to them. There's 2 others as well.
Yeah, I can't remember. They like use each other's like parts, right?
Yeah, like he steals the shell, and the guy becomes like a knight.
Oh yeah.
Shellman and Excalibur. That's the reason.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
It's a really cool system. I don't know why they're not next to each other on the list, but like it's a really interesting evolution system. It's way later than that. Why is it so much later than actually considering they have like evolution buddies?
Yeah, it's a little weird. I would have liked them to be more next to each other in their numbers.
I really like Excalibur. Yeah, like I love the double lance like little mollusk thing.
Yeah, it's super interesting to me. Like, it feels like this is like an Insectoid Royal Knight or some shit. The Unova regional decks are next to each other.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So, Carablast, I want to give probably Virus, Insectoid, and Jungle Trooper.
Yep, that sounds good.
And then I don't know, should we give the same to Excavalier or should we give him free type like armor evolution?
Yeah, because he's quite literally an armed evolution.
Yeah. Give him the free instead of the virus. and stay Insectoid Jungle Trooper.
My Twitter was suggesting something like a secondary Royal Knight classical. And that's the thing. According to the current Digimon lore, all the Royal Knights are dead. They've all been absorbed. They're defeated by the Seven Sins when they all went X antibody.
Oh.
And then they all combined into Jesmon GX. So there is no more Royal Knights. There's Jesmon, who could start a new wave of Royal Knights.
I want to see
Me
that.
and my buddies were talking. Yeah. We were saying Digimon like Bloom Lordmon, Hexa Bluemon.
Bloom Lordmon, yes.
The new ones. I think, yeah, Bloom Lordmon definitely needs to be a Royal Knight. He's fucking awesome. He's literally a knight as well.
Seriousmon?
No Steel Empire? Well, the problem is with Steel Empire is no like machine Digimon.
Oh yeah, that would be
and
Machine.
very, very few.
Metal Empire.
Yeah, that's the one. Night Hazard. Night GG, thanks for chilling out with us, buddy. I appreciate you.
I mean, I could see the Metal Empire too, but he's still very much buggy. But with the Armor Evolution,
Yeah, I think there's so few mechanical like Pokemon like Magnemite and fucking Eaglium, the alien fella.
yeah.
But I think he's still Jungle Trooper, I guess.
Yeah. All right, then we got Fungus and Amoongus.
There's the Fungus Among Us.
Such a funny name.
Yeah. They were just this generation's like poison duos, like coughing and wheezing. So I never did much with them because I didn't like them. Thought they
They're
were
more
pretty
like
boring.
almost like both them and also Voltorb, and because the Pokemon head they have.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they were also
Yeah,
cut,
another
like,
weird
if you,
thing.
like if you found a Pokemon out in the like a Pokeball like out in the overworld, it would sometimes be that, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was very annoying.
Their mimicry. I would say like should they be virus, but they feel data because they mimic. Like they're just kind of doing things.
I'd say virus because they're like Mushroomon.
Hmm.
Where
Yeah.
they are fungus.
And
essentially.
they are poison type as well, so a virus plant jungle trooper.
Yeah.
There we go. Amoongus is kind of busted if he's right. Oh yeah, I've heard he's pretty crazy. Okay, we got Frillish, male and female, and then Jellicent, male and female. The male one is such a big stash. It's so funny.
Big fucking Monopoly Pringles man stash.
The Pringle dude.
7 foot tall.
Yeah, he a big lad. I mean, there's probably there's box jellyfish that grow longer than that.
Wow, that's horrifying.
Yeah, they're like
Humans
aliens.
aren't supposed to be in the ocean. I hate it.
I hate the ocean too. I'm really afraid of the ocean.
Like I'll go into it, I'll go next to it, but I won't like go into it, like into their like garden and shit. Like it makes me laugh. People always say like complain about like shark attacks. I'm like, no, the shark defended. There's no attack. You're in its house. Get the fuck out of the water.
Yeah, like going out, like being on the beach is fine, and like putting your feet in it, maybe going like waist deep, but I won't go any further than that. I won't go on a fishing boat into the ocean, not at all. But yeah,
We ain't got girls for good reason.
yeah. Oh my god, butt spot! What the fuck?
Some of the
Dankling.
plays you can follow me. Dangling, dangling, dangling.
It's always Danklings. They always choose that. It's funny. All right, so Frillish.
Frillish, I'd say just either vaccine or data. It doesn't do anything like spectacular.
Maybe that it's just like kind of looks royal. We could give it the vaccine. They have a little bit of a
I think
royalness to him. Vaccine, undead deep saver since they're ghosts.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like water spirits or some shit.
Yeah, definitely undead souls. There's lots of like undead Pokemon in this gen.
Yeah, because America likes to pollute the world and kill shit. That's why it's based off in America. Yeah, it all comes around. All right, Aloma Mola 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 Mola.
It's just a fish. I understand it's one of those like kissing fish, but it's just a fucking fish.
It should have been Love Disc's evolution. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, I remember that being a big question, and it just never happened. Like, why they didn't do it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the perfect shape, perfect like color and everything to be just the Love Disc evolution. But whatever, you know. They're a sunfish, I think, right?
Yes, yeah, I think so.
So they're just like a love sunfish, because the sunfishes also are called the Lola Molas or something like that. I'm gonna say
it gently holds injured and weak Pokemon with what?
special.
Has no hands.
Maybe it like bends its little like fin inward like a cusping hand. I don't know.
Oh god, yeah. That's what it is.
They look like mittens. But that just tells me vaccine right away. Cause...
Oh, they do. They do. They're like holding hands. Yeah, I suppose so. Fuck. Okay.
Now you're getting some more respect for this guy, huh?
Okay. No. Okay. I'll yeah. Okay. That's that.
So vaccine, holy deep saver.
Easy. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, Joltik and Galvantula are here. You're right.
Joltik is what's that? 4 inches. So small.
very cute.
I would fucking love a Joltik. And then Galvantula is what? He's like 2 feet tall. But...
You see, Joltik's one of the few cute spiders to me because I like jumping spiders. They're cute. Like jumping spiders are adorable to me. So that's what he is.
I've had a few of those. They are quite funny to watch.
Jumping spider to tarantula is such a glow up though. You're right.
Yeah, because jumping spiders are quite like hairy.
Yeah.
Galvantula's Australia size.
2 foot.
I would 100% have one of these. I love them.
2 foot big. That's crazy big. Like for a big tarantula, that's like the biggest, bigger than the biggest ones, right?
Yes, that's absolutely that's 2 foot tall. So if I imagine still about like 4 foot long and about 3.5 foot wide.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
The biggest tarantula known to man is the Goliath bird eater, and they can grow to like I think it's like 12 inches wide.
That's still ginormous.
But it's fucking enormous. But still, like it's called the Goliath bird eater, despite the fact there's no evidence it's ever eaten a bird.
Yeah.
It's just that when it was discovered, it happened to be near a dead bird.
That's funny.
That's it. What inches are normal? It's about 30 centimeters.
What inches in normal? I'm crying.
My biggest spider was a chap named Merlin, and he was bigger than my hand.
Damn.
But he was very old and very grumpy. I never held him just because he was just such a cunt.
That's funny.
Like he's like, if I went to feed him with like a worm on like the metal tongs, he'd bite the metal tongs. I could feel the reverberation of his teeth or his fangs like on the things. I'm like, oh, I ain't touching you.
Yeah, that's some vicious power.
But I got him for free basically because he was just with tarantula. The males get to like 5 years old and then they stop growing and dying. But the females can go for up to like 20 to 30 years.
That's crazy.
Like the two tarantula I have in my front room at the moment are both like 25 years old.
Damn, I didn't know they lived that long. I know the females
Yeah,
let live forever, right?
They can if kept in good conditions and kept like fed and happy, they can go for fucking years. It's great.
I know, aren't the males like the ones that are short-lived though?
Yes, yeah, the males they live to like 4 or 5 years old and then they're done.
They're just meant to
Most
breed a few
males-
times and boom.
Literally, I've seen them breed with females where like they've fucked up and like they've slipped and the female just bites them and eats them.
Yeah, they just completely get fucked up, dude. Like they walk on thin ice for doing the palp. What is it called? The little
The pedipalps.
Pedipalps start tapping them in it.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. It's so funny when you see them like doing the rumble things on the ground.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff. It's so funny to watch.
the little dance.
Such interesting creatures.
You see, look at his pedipalps. Gavangelo's got some big motherfucking pedipalps.
My favorite thing about tarantulas is how they're all hydraulic. They don't have like muscle stuff. They're powered off of like
They're
fluids
hydraulic.
inside them. They are hydraulic. That's why when they die, they curl up because they no longer have the internal pressure to keep themselves like laid out.
Okay, it's just funny because you're a Digibeetle and you run on hydraulics, dude. And I'm like, you have a reverence for these spiders because they teach us like me for real, for real.
I love it.
Anyway, I know every time we get to a spider topic, we just go off the rails.
I could waffle for so long.
It's all good though. We can give these guys Data Insectoid or Data Thunder Jungle Trooper.
Yeah, Data Thunder, Data Insectoid, I'd say, because he's the body of an insect, and then like his element is thunder.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, next we got Pharaoh Seed and Pharaoh Thorn, which are interesting. Grass and steel.
Yeah, fucking double damage from fire.
Yeah, it's they like have a niche, but it's not good enough to like warrant their weakness.
I'm pretty sure Ferrothorn had a weird evolution requirement, but I can't remember exactly what it was.
Can't remember.
I'm sure there was something.
I think this is a setup Pokemon where it throws out like spikes, you know.
Just level up? Oh, okay. I thought I had something else.
But yeah, I think they're more of a utility Pokemon where they just throw out spikes, and I guess I don't know what steel would do to cover their grass.
I think it's just because it's supposed to be like super duper hardened, but like I don't know.
Because I'm trying to think of all the weaknesses to grass, or which grass has. Fire, which is quadruple damage now, and it gets fighting to hurt it. Poison goes away because steel and poison are not.
Steel's immune to poison, yeah.
So maybe that might be the reason.
It's a niche, but I mean, I'm a steel main. I fucking love steel Pokemon, but I'd never use it because, like, much like Scizor, it's really cool, but just in the crux of it, just not worth it.
See, like, they did it right with Fortress, I think, but this guy not really. It's Bug Steel versus Grass Steel.
Yeah, Grass has got so many more things like not going for it.
Yeah. So this guy's gonna be a virus plant Metal Empire.
Yeah, Virus Plant Metal Empire, that's good.
Ferrothorn is actually better than Fortress depending on the format. Oh, yeah, I didn't know they had a niche, but I just can't remember what it was. Clink, Clang, and Clink Clang. This is just Hagurumon.
I remember when I first saw this Pokemon, I made a meme on Reddit about how this was stolen from Hagurumon like 7 years prior.
Yeah.
And it got some funnies, but like I didn't like Kling Clang, and for the longest time, until I think I saw an episode of the anime where he uses Zap Cannon, and it does this thing where he just spins and spins and spins to like generate the power, and then just fires the fucking laser.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's so fucking cool. And that was it. I changed.
There you go.
Gen 5 from Magnemite. Yeah.
So Clink, Clang, and Clink Clang are all going to be Data Metal Empire machine.
I'd say Unknown, to be honest, rather than Data.
Okay.
Because there's nothing. They are raw steel. There's nothing else. There's no like. They are just completely artificial.
All right. Yeah. Unknown works. Unknown machine Metal Empire.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Dynamo and Electric.
Oh, this fucking changed the game. Because like it was the electric. What was it? No, it's the Electros sorry, that changed everything. I don't know why, but Electros was like massively sought after for a while because of its I'm sure something about it. This Pokemon was like had an ability levitate. I think, yeah. So its weakness is ground, but then it's got the levitate ability, so you can't hit it with ground things.
Yeah.
So it's like zero fucking weaknesses, and he's just a big sucker Pokemon.
So he's already a free type.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
Based on that, he's a free he's a free type. Since he has no weakness.
It's funny when it walked. I do remember because in the games, his 3D model. Now, for me, the 3D models always had a chat about making or breaking a Pokemon for me, and I'm pretty sure this motherfucker doesn't have. He's stretched out like long ways, and just like I don't know, he just looks like he's swimming all the time. Sort of ruins his image. Not anymore. Oh, they changed it. Oh fuck. Okay. I haven't seen this guy in ages, years even.
Alright, so I kind of want to give this guy Data, Thunder, or Deep Saver.
Yeah.
Or free, and then it becomes free later?
Yeah, Data for the first two, then free when it becomes like he hits that godhood of having no weaknesses.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Then we got Elgium and Behem. Little alien fan.
The aliens.
Yeah, these guys are strange. So these guys
do they all have levitate?
Oh, they do? Hold on. Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, they all do. Okay.
Well, I guess they're all free.
They'd all be free then.
Perfect. That's pretty crazy to have levitate right off the bat on the first form and the second form. Alright, so Elgium and Behem are like otherworldly to me. Like Vedamon.
You're the resident Pokemon expert. This Pokemon stands near a TV, strange scenery will appear on screen. That scenery is said to be its home. Christ.
Only discovered 50 years ago. Whenever a Behem visits a farm, a double mysteriously disappears.
Is that like a sheep Pokemon or something?
Yeah.
I don't know if I recognize that one.
I think that's Gen 8. Sometimes found drifting above wheat fields, this Pokemon can control the memories of its opponents.
Oh fuck. That's wild.
So he's like unknown as fuck. Null Dimension. Maybe Metal Empire? I don't know.
Yeah, Metal Empire, I think, because obviously these be mechanical, I think.
And they have like these weird like buttons on them. Whatever Vedamon is, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, Metal Empire. 3, I guess? Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Not that way around, is it? I always forget which way around that is.
Yeah, it's always hard to remember which way around we should do.
Category Cerebral.
Cerebral. Alright, we got Litwick, Lampint, and Chandelure.
I really like this line, because, yeah, it's just like a candle, a lamp, and then a chandelier, but it's just done so fucking well. I thought Chandelier had a Gigantamax, to be honest, but I guess not. Yeah, I just loved how they were done. Has a goated shiny. What's the shine like?
I forgot what the shiny looks like.
Oops. No, don't give me the cards. Chandelier gets nothing. It's such a cool Pokemon as well. The flame is red. Oh shit, okay.
Oh, and it's got like some pink eyes.
Oh wow, okay. Yo, who's that? It's Gareth the OK. Hello, buddy. Welcome in. Thanks for the raid.
Hey, yo.
Hello, hello. Welcome in, Gareth. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Okay, so Litwick, Lampent, and Chandelure, I want to give Virus, Undead, Dark Area.
Yeah, definitely. It's playable in Pokken?
Yeah.
How do you play a fighting game with a fucking chandelier?
Dude, I have that game. It's so fun. There's some weird mons in there, like you could play as Aegislash.
Oh shit, okay, Aegislash I fucking love. Playing Pokemon, Cyber Sleuth. Pokemon playing some Cyber Sleuth in my brain today. With some self-employed challenges, nice. No, yeah, definitely. Virus, Undead, and what was the last one you said?
Dark Area.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we're getting to some dragons again. Axew, Fracture,
She's so cool.
and Haxorus.
Because I had, I can't remember if this is the game with the friend zone in it, where like everyone had like a code, a friend code, and that friend code related to what you got in your friend zone. And Fracture was one of the Pokemon I had in my friend zone. X and Y, not Gen 5. I'm fucking terrible with this. It's been so long since I've done this.
The Friend Safari.
Oh, the Friend Safari.
I remember that. That was a long time ago. Dude, that was Gen 6 for sure, yeah, because in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think maybe had that too.
You feel like I'm a man. I haven't fucked with Pokemon literally since X and Y. Oh no, Sun and Moon, I think. So a lot of these are blended together in my head. I appreciate you guys for not bullying me on my lack of Pokemon knowledge.
Never had it on there? Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby didn't have it? Oh. Maybe it was something else then, because I remember they had certain, like you could go to your friend's island. Like, you know, there was like a certain island, the Mirage Island? Maybe it was that.
Billy, do you want a battery?
Oh god, Billy. Billy, do you want a battery? Secret bases in Oros? That's true, yeah, that was also a thing.
Pokemon playthroughs when. Literally the only Pokemon game I want to play on stream is Conquest.
Oh, not
I really
Islands.
want to play Conquest on stream.
I was just thinking of the Misty Island, or the Mirage Island that would appear every so often that would have different encounters on it for you. On Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I remember finding my shiny Larvesta that way because they had an island full of Larvestas. And I was like, whoa.
That's cool.
I was like, yeah, I could get me a shiny, and I found one. Pokemon battle.
So is Haxorus the fucking is he the Pseudo legendary of this game? Or is there another one?
I think so. It sounds maybe Garchomp. Or that was Gen 4. That wasn't multiplayer though. That's true. The only reason I bring it up is because I would go to my friends, like he would catch his stuff on his island and I would catch my stuff on my island, and we would trade each other whatever mons we had found in our islands. That's probably what I confused it for. But yeah, Axew I believe is the pseudo. Oh, Hydreigon is the pseudo.
Hydreigon, he's cool. But no, Haxorus has got a really fucking cool shiny. I'm sure he's got a really cool shiny.
I think it's all black. Yeah, hey, Haxorus. All these guys are definitely like, I want to say he's a virus. Because he has like a crazy ass like halberd face. He's ready to stab people with it. Virus, Dromon, Dragon's Roar. For all three.
He is cool. I love him. He reminds me of like Tyranitar. I like his like the body shape, like the axe face. I feel sorry for him because I can't imagine it's very easy for him to eat. Because he's got his face is an axe.
Yeah.
I do remember he was very fun in Pokemon Monami because he just had this like silly little face, and when he smiled, the axes like moved.
The Dreepy line's pretty
Dreepy
cool.
line.
Yeah, that's a
The
dragon.
fuck's the Dreepy line?
Dragon Ghost from Gen 8. It's like a
Google
weird.
this.
It's like a stealth bomber jet by the time it becomes its full form, and it's like.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It reminds me of fucking the fucking Draco sack from Yu-Gi-Oh! He finds the little babies or something. It's a very strange situation. Yeah, Virus, Dragon's Empire, Dragon's Roar.
All right, now we got Cubchoo and Beartick. They are cute little bears.
I like Cubchoo, but the eternal snot. I can't. Don't want that. It shoots kids again.
What would you like Beartick as eternal drool face?
Oh, the fucking the frozen beard of drool.
Yeah.
I prefer. I don't mind the frozen beard thing as opposed to like the massive crotch fluff.
The crotch
Why is his crotch so fluffy?
He's got to keep them fucking tenders very warm.
He's got to keep it. Yeah, got to keep his bare balls.
His bare balls in many ways. All right, so I'm gonna say Data Beast. No, Data Snow. Nature Spirit.
Yeah, if Data maybe Vaccine just because he's just a bear, he's just a naturally existing thing. The thing I remember with Vaccine Data Virus is vaccines build on the environment around them to make their home. Datas like amalgamate themselves into the environment to make it their own. And viruses destroy their environment to make it their own.
Okay. I can get behind that. So vaccine,
like
snow, and nature spirit.
Yeah.
And then what you were saying earlier about the data would make sense with cryogonal.
This Pokemon, it was a weird one because like sometimes I swear I'd hit him with something fire and it wouldn't do much damage. Even if he was weak to fire, I think he had a lot of fucking defense. It's a weird Pokemon, man.
Probably a lot of special defense. Like, yeah, it says special defense pretty high right there. It's like halfway up the bars.
Oh shit, I see. Yeah, okay.
The cryogonal cards on the bottom just look like the same fucking thing every time.
Yeah, I see. If they brought something into this Pokemon where they made every single one, obviously it's based on a snowflake. So if they made it so like everyone was different, like Spinder.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. I like that idea.
I don't even pose it. No, it was boring. It's just a very odd Digimon Pokemon even.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's gonna be it almost looks machine-like to me, so I want to say Metal Empire and Snow.
Yeah, Data Snow Metal Empire.
Yeah, I think that works. All right, then we get Shelmet and a Selgor, these guys from earlier.
It's the guy, yeah. So he has his fucking shell stolen by Carablast.
Carablast.
It just becomes this, yeah. Because it's a weird like lava ninja thing.
That's so cool. He looks like the worms evolution fuckers that you throw around. Darkrai. Alright, so these guys are bugs, right? Yeah. Nothing really changes with their typing, which is interesting. He just becomes fast as fuck. He almost looks like a Bancho.
Yeah, he does. I reckon if Pokemon had a set of Raw Knights, I reckon they'd both make it. Like, if you made some Raw Knights, but excluded all legendaries.
Yeah.
No legendaries, no starters. If you were to make a set of Raw Knights from Pokemon, no starters, no legendaries, no Swale legendaries, just normal Pokemon, I reckon they both make it in.
He'd be super speedy like Old Force.
Oh yeah, shut up.
Alright, we're gonna give him what did we give Carablast? It was
I think he was an armor.
So that'd be we're both from, so they'd be free type this guy too.
Yeah.
So free type, insectoid, jungle trooper. Alright, we got Stunfisk, which has 2 forms. One for Galarian.
I remember Stunkfisk was like, I'm sure he was the progenitor, or the progenitor, whatever it's called, of like the competitive scene, because he was like electric ground.
Yep.
So he had no weakness, or he had a reduced weakness or something.
I tried to get a 6 IV one at one point.
Was it like Stunkfisk? No, Stunkfisk is awful.
I tried to make a 6 IV one to make them good at one point, but I gave up because I only ever got to 4 fucking IVs. It was hard to breed the 6 IV. I think I went through several boxes of them.
Yeah, there we go. Stunkfisk is the name of the subreddit for the competitive Pokemon stuff.
Oh.
That's why I remember his name.
Gotcha. That's weird. Yeah, the Galarian Stunfisk is like a bear trap, which is awesome. It's a joke name. Ah.
Yeah, that's why I remember. I just remember his name being important, but I couldn't remember why. And yeah, he is a bit of a bear trap, isn't he?
Yep.
Bit weird, with a little Pokeball design, I guess. He's like an anglerfish, maybe? Oh, he's steel as well.
He's one of those flat fish with the eyes on the side. I can't remember the names.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I can't remember the name. It's bothering me. I catch them all the time in Animal Crossing. Olive flounders.
Oh god, those things.
So
No, I'd say, Christ. I reckon the normal one will be Data. The steel one would be Virus.
yeah, for
He's,
sure.
like, clearly more combative, more aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. They even got like a fake paw prints on this thing.
Yeah, to encourage things that say, oh yeah, this is safe to walk across. So
Yeah.
really deceptive.
Yeah, Virus makes sense, and then I guess Earth Deep Saver for both.
Yeah, I think so was good, yeah.
All right, cool. Now we got Mindfu and Mindshao.
These are Pokemon that always used to catch me off guard, because the trainer would drop them out, I'd hit them, and they'd do like, they wouldn't be off damage or something, and they'd hit me back and they'd just annihilate me with something. Like fucking Inner Focus or Mind Eye or some shit.
Their attack is like halfway up the bars for Mindshao. Maybe when they do that like focus move, it like boosts it a bit. So these are like weasel ferrets that do like kung fu.
Yeah. Mind through, yeah, there's no little kung fu marsupials.
It doesn't say they're kind of mean or anything. I think they're probably Datas.
Yeah, I think the majority of Pokemon would be Data because they're just existing creatures.
Yeah. So Data, Beast, Nature Spirit, or maybe yeah, probably that. I was thinking maybe Virus Buster, but they don't seem to be like actively looking to bust viruses specifically. No, they're just fighting whoever comes through. Yeah, Nature Spirits works. Okay. Yeah. Druddigon. This guy is weird.
I love Druddigon because to me, he reminds me. I watched a documentary years ago of a hyena, and the hyena was like eating the shit out of a wildebeest or whatever, and like he put his whole fucking head inside the carcass, and it came out like just completely red, covered in blood. And this guy just had his entire head like rammed in a jam jar.
Rammed in the jam jar. Oh my god, you're saying the character name of a Banjo-Tooie character, and I'm the jam jar.
Like, it doesn't make any sense why his head would be so red, and I don't understand the spikes are red, but like, why is his head so red?
It's so weird.
Unless it's sunburn, it never skips sunbathing.
These says they're vicious and cunning, and they dig out the residents and nests dug out by other Pokemon, treating stolen nests as their own lair. So they're kind of like evil.
Yeah, they're digbags.
So Virus, Dramon, Dragon's Roar.
Yeah, easy.
Jungle Trooper, Leafy Wings. I could see that a little bit, but I don't.
Yeah.
If they had Grass type, I'd be more keen on probably putting the Jungle Trooper.
People hate the issue. Yeah, because then the shiny has like an orange face. Marmalade, yeah, that's marmalade.
The marmalade's delicious, yes. All right, we got Golett, Golurk, and yeah, that's it.
Go looking. I love these guys because they reminded me of fucking. You ever watch Shower Showdown?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a thing in Showdown where, like,
Tunic.
yeah, but there's what's his name? Fucking there's a being, there's a golem. Malabala that's the one. So if you got like the helmet, the two-ton tunic, the third arm sash, the heart of Zhong, and you put them together, they woke up into Malamala Zhong, which is like a golem made of like the weapons.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Telegon was there as well.
I don't think I got that far in the shit series, or missed out on those episodes where they combined them, because I only knew they got them separately.
I just remember that there was an episode where like they came back from a loss, and they said, "Oh, we lost today's thing," and the old man was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. Oh, by the way, what Shengang Wu did you lose?" And they say, "Oh, we lost the heart of Zhong." He's like, "Oh, it's the end of the world as we know it." It was really cool, and Malamala Zhong was really fucking cool as well.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch that series. It's so good.
It was really good, yeah. For Cartoon Network, sort of before they started trying to grab in like the anime vibe, it was really good.
Yeah. So these two give me I would say free Undead Metal Empire.
Yeah. Remember how they beat him? Didn't they like use the astral projection thing, or the thing which you pass through things to like take his heart out of his body, or something? Was that how it worked? I don't know. Great series though, fuck yeah. But I'd say yeah, definitely. I'd say free, because like he's just a golem.
Yeah.
Metal Empire.
Undead.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Using Golden
Fucking
Tiger
727 pounds.
Oh, he a thick boy.
9 foot tall. Kick down door. Larry is here. Hi, buddy.
All right, now we move on to Poniard and Bisharp.
I realize, guys, what I don't like is I don't like his evolution, King Gambit. I heard about this one.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He goes from Poniard to Bisharp to King Gambit. Why the fuck wasn't he called Bishogun?
Oh, that would have been sick. You just blew my mind with that. Damn. That would have been way better.
He's literally sat down looking like a Shogun. What the fuck? I hate it. He's awesome. Yeah, I agree. He's a cool Pokemon.
Maybe they didn't want to confuse it for bisexual Shogun.
But just King Gambit, I just no. Call him fucking Bishogun. Be done with it.
Travis, how dare you and friends do time stranger analysis while I'm in Japan? I'm sorry, buddy. It just worked out that way.
Because it's chess. Oh.
Yeah, these are...
fuck, you're right. Poniard, Bishop. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why they did it, but I like your idea more.
Yeah, I see now.
Yeah, because Pawn, Bishop, and then King. Yeah, these guys...
I get it.
They're kind of like the Ponchesmon a little bit.
Yeah.
What are they? Are they Data?
Yeah, I'd say Data, Metal Empire maybe, because they're all like solid steel, aren't they?
Yeah, Data, Metal Empire, and Machine.
You see, the Japanese names didn't have the chess thing. So Bisharp's Japanese name is Kirikizan, which may be a combination of two mints and Zan. So the chess thing is entirely on the western side. What was King Gambit called in Japan? His Japanese name was Dodo Gezan. And Dodo Gezan means combination of do, very much, dozega, kneeling down to the ground, and zan, to cut. Okay. His German name was Galimperio, which means like gladiator. Cool. Okay. Sorry, tangent.
Yeah, you're all good. It's about slashing all of them.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd say like either Data or Free, and then like Metal Empire, and
Machine.
there is the other. Yeah, Machine.
They're not quite machines, but they are armored a lot, like covered with stuff. So
The Deltamon for Time Changer. Ooh, that means we might get Chimeramon. That's cool.
yeah, then Millenniumon after.
Oh, I hope so. Really hope so.
Buffalant.
Buffalon. Why in the size isn't a fucking Taurus evolution? I don't know.
That would have been funny. He's just the equivalent. Buffalant. Have you ever heard him in the anime?
I haven't, no. But what does he sound like?
He's a Buffalant. Buffalant. Buffalant.
He sounds so like a 70s sort of like jazz guy, I guess.
Just 70s jazz guy.
I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but that's what I'm getting at. Like, yeah, a dude with an afro hitting the dance floor in like the 60s or something.
Yeah. Can't I be him? Like Michael Jackson, be here?
Oh no. He's coming from Texas. Yeah.
This guy is
Why?
definitely a data
God.
beast, though.
Yeah. I would want to know what he looks like underneath that head, because those horns will require a lot of head to plug into.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine he has like this weird little chrome dome thing. I don't know. You guys see the Shark One, School Teach One graphic? I did. It looks cool as fuck. I
Yeah.
love them.
The artwork's always so nice. But yeah, Buffalant's gonna be Data Beast Nature Spirit.
Yeah.
All right, we got Rufflet and Braviary, and Braviary has a Hisuian form, which is pretty cool.
Oh, the American bird. Freedom bird.
And when
Oh,
it
that's
becomes
pretty cool, actually.
Hisuian, it gets like a really cool like psychic energy around its head.
Freedom bird.
Freedom! Caw.
The fire is kind of cool, but he loses his like really sharp eyes, and it becomes sort of a bit more open with how it looks. I don't know. It looks cool though.
Yeah, you could fly on. You can use him to fly with around in the open world with this guy.
Oh shit. Okay. The weird birds keep trying to eat my dog.
Okay, Rufflet is
Yeah,
gonna
these-
be Rufflet's gonna be probably Data, Wind Guardian, and I guess Wind.
Yeah, definitely.
And then same with Braviary, but when it becomes Hisuian, maybe it goes to Vaccine.
Screaming a blood-curdling battle cry, this huge ferocious bird goes out on the hunt. It blasts lakes and shockwaves and scoops a prey that floats to the water surface. Holy shit.
Maybe they're a little more
yeah, I'd say
malicious.
vaccine. I don't know, because it's just sort of existing. It's not like doing things because it wants to. It's like it has to eat and shit.
Okay. Yeah, this is the word blood curdling and screaming made me think, oh yeah, it sounds kind of crazy.
Oh, I forgot these can only be male as well.
Yeah.
And I guess the vulture is female.
Okay, Volibee and Mandibuzz.
Oh, I got a fucking I got a security check for being human on my Pokemon page there for a second.
Oh yeah, we're over here doing malicious shit with their Pokedex right now. Okay, so Volibee and Mandibuzz are definitely the virus versions of this bird.
Yeah, definitely.
Wind Guardian and Or should it be Wind and Nightmare Soldier?
It can be both. It says here gender only female for this one, and then the other one said gender only male. What do you mean hover over them?
Yeah, Mandibuzz looks pretty cool. Reminds me of Lion King.
Check the Japanese name, what, for Mandibuzz?
That bone vulture is into that bone culture.
Oh god, its Japanese name is Vulgina.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck's it called Vulgina?
Oh my god, that's crazy.
So, Vulgina may be a combination of vulture or vulgar and Regina, Latin for or Italian for queen. Fucking Vulgina, Japan, what the fuck?
They knew what they were doing. Hey, have a good one, Larry. Thanks for coming in.
Have a good day, Larry. Bro's just waking up in Japan. And still pops in to see the stream. What a fucking legend.
Yeah, so vaccine, wind, dark, vaccine, and Nightmare Soldier, right?
Yeah, easy.
All right, Heatmore and Durant. Well, they're not actually together. They're like rivals to each other.
Sort of, yeah. One's like a fire fucking anteater, and one's like a metal ant. I
Yeah.
do really like Durant because he's just so fucking angry. Like, he's been up since 6 in the morning. He's fucking tired. He's fucking angry. So there's some massive bitch at home telling them what to do. Why? We never see the Queen Durant.
That'd be cool
Like,
if
we
they
have
had
the
that
female
later.
Conby. Yeah, like we had the Comba Queen type thing. Vespa Queen, whatever her name was. Like, where the fuck's the big Queen Durant?
I wonder if someone drew that. Let me look this up. Durant. Yeah, someone asked this question. Oh wow, there's some cool
Seems like a
looking
massive
versions.
fucking- Yeah, it just seems like a massive wasted effort.
There's a YouTube thumbnail with Durant and it just says why. But yeah,
Like, if any
Heatmore.
Pokemon made me think of Ramstein, it'd be Durant.
Durable ant. Durant's Kevin, like Kevin Durant, the basketball player. Okay, so Heatmore is gonna be. I want to say Virus, but the Durant feels more pissed off.
Yeah, I think he would be Data, because he's just a beast trying to exist, but his only basis for his strength over the Durant is the fire.
Yeah.
The Durant would be Virus, because they're like colonizing the little local area.
Being
And they're
invasive.
just generally pissed off at things.
So yeah, Data, Flame, Nature Spirit for the Heatmore. Virus, Insectoid, Metal Empire for Durant.
100%, yeah. You'd be pissed off too if you were eaten by those guys.
Melted.
That's it. I think though, like, would you just melt them down and drink them?
They're 4 times weak, so they melt real quick, I'm sure.
Christ.
All right, Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon.
I fucking love these guys.
Dino and Zweilous. It's funny because Dino's is a little bit dumb and can't see. He always runs into shit. And then Zweilous.
Dino,
Yeah, Zweilous
Dino
like
and
fights
Zweilous
with
always-
himself.
yeah, they remind me of like the Beatles because of the hair over their eyes.
The Beatles? Oh yeah, I was gonna be like
The
Bugs.
band, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fucking Hydreigon, oh, the central head has a brain. It is very intelligent, but can only think of destruction.
Yeah,
So they
Hydreigon
have
was
to-
really cool.
He's cool. I just don't like his like really fucking rotund body. Like he's a cool dragon, 3 heads, and then just has this like sphere for a body. The name's counting in German. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 8, 6, 7. Fuck, was it out? Out 9? Fuck. Why did I say Goodra earlier? Because you're a Gooma.
I remember getting a in that Pokemon feature game. I got a Zweilous mixed with something else. What was it? Weavile and Zweilous. So it was Zweilville. And I was like,
yeah,
my favorite Pokemon, Zweilville.
Yo, Mantricore, hello, buddy. Good to see you. Been a while. How you doing?
Yeah, these
How
guys.
you doing, buddy?
These guys are definitely going to be virus. Virus Dramon Dark area.
Yeah, definitely Virus type. Definitely Dragon's Roar, Dark Area, easy.
Perfect. Okay, we got Larvesta and Volcarona.
Fucking the Mothra Pokemon, suffering in heat. Ironically, yeah, it's been warm again today.
Oh yeah. Terrible weather.
I'm gonna get Volcarona, but when you encounter it, it's like level 70. And I think by that point in the game, I was relatively well established, right? And it's also in a cave, so I had 100 Dusk Balls. They didn't take long to capture. When you catch it as the Volcaranas, you have to like breed it down to Larvesta.
Interesting. So you have to go backwards.
I think so. I have that vague memory of doing that.
Yeah, this is another pseudo, huh? Yeah. When it becomes a shiny though, it's yellow, so it's got like really golden wings. It's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, these guys are gonna be. I want to say vaccine. Oh, actually no, maybe not, because it says it's in their burning skills rob the surrounding air of oxygen. It's like what?
But most of fire type Pokemon would like severely deplete the oxygen around them. They're all like constantly burning flame.
Yeah, it makes me want to say virus because a lot of things need oxygen to live, at least in Pokemon's universe.
Yeah, virus. I'd say virus easy.
Yeah, virus, flame, jungle trooper.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now we got one of the legendary trio, Cobalion.
The Musketeers, yeah.
No, I never really cared for these guys too much. I do kind of like Terrakion, but that's it.
These were the start of me discovering that the games were getting easier, because these were like the three legendaries, and they're all inside caves. And by that point, the game was giving you Dusk Balls, which were times 4 strength balls if you were in a cave. And they just like they weren't that hard. I think Terracoin gave me the worst jit by using more than 10 balls. But the others just weren't, because I think you found at level 50, you were post game, so you could get them down real quick. They weren't very strong, but they didn't make you like feel like the legendary birds did. So you could just wipe you fucking out. But they were still kind of cool.
Yeah, these guys would be kind of Royal Knights. I could see that. They're like Royal Knight looking. Royal Knight deers. Should we give them all free type, or should we give them like each like trifecta?
I think there's enough diversity between them that they could have a trifecta. I think Cobblon would be vaccine.
Okay.
Because he's just like a genuinely like righteous, sort of justice-loving thing. I guess humans are in the defense of, Regis Pokemon. Yes, he's fighting 4 Pokemon.
Okay. And then the other one bullies small Pokemon, apparently. Terrakion.
No, he'll mostly crush anything that's bullying small Pokemon. He's another protector. But I think he's just a little bit more, like, angry about it. He's more. I think out of the 3 of them, he's more likely to kill a human.
Yeah. Virus for that guy. And then
Yeah,
Virizion would be Data.
Yeah. She's like bridging the gap between the other two.
Yeah, they all have the ability justified, so everything they do, they feel justified in.
Righteous Indignation, I think it's called. Just as you see fit.
So we have the
Oh,
first one is Steel. So we'd be like Vaccine, Beast, Metal Empire for Cobalion.
Yeah, easy.
All right, and then Terrakion would be Virus, maybe Earth and Nature Spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, with the name like Terry, the Earth.
And Virizion would be Data, Plant, Nature Spirit.
Jungle Trooper.
Or Jungle Trooper
yeah,
too.
Nature Spirit, yeah. No, I'd say Nature Spirit is the best one.
Okay. Nice. All right, cool. Then we got Tornadus, Thunderous, and we got their incarnate form, Therian form. Oh god, the Therian forms are disgusting.
Oh, yeah, I never liked these guys.
They fucked up giving Tornadus a Therian form. No, don't. That looks gross.
Oh, that's too far. Because they were just, they looked really boring because they were just dudes. Like, there was nothing sort of astronomically interesting about them.
Yeah.
The fights themselves weren't that interesting. The models aren't interesting.
Apparently,
Even when they
Landorus
turn, like-
is like the ultimate competitive Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah. I think it is Landorus out of all of them that are like the best. Let me see. Is Landorus the best competitive?
His Lander is good.
Landorus is particularly the Therian form is widely considered one of the best and most consistently powerful Pokemon in competitive battling.
Wow.
Yeah, the Lando is like, that's what I hear all the time, Lando. Yeah, Tornadus, I would say, it looks like meaner to me, like the green and purple color scheme. So Virus,
Yeah,
probably.
he could be Virus, yeah.
Virus, Wind Guardian, Wind Guardian.
Yeah.
Thunderous would be maybe Data, Thunder, Wind Guardian.
Is that like a huge fucking Quagmire chin? That's just a really bad angle. Yeah, maybe he'd be Vaccine. Maybe Data.
Yeah. I'm down with Data, to be honest.
Yeah.
So Data, Thunder, Wind Guardian for Thunderous. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, then we got Reshiram, the legendary box legendary here.
Yeah. I went with Pokemon White, I think, because I liked Zekrom more, because you got the opposites, I think.
Yeah,
If
I like
remember
Zekrom
correctly.
more too. But yeah, you do get the black legendary for getting white version.
Can't actually do reaction. Did you want to do it the next day? Oh yeah, I know he is. I'll try and watch it like raw, because I'll be at work, so I don't know if I'll be able to watch it like actively.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Can't win them all.
It's just weird to me that Reshiram is a
Re-
fire type to me. Like,
Yeah, because Zekrom's he's Dragon Electric, okay.
yeah, Dragon Electric. See, I wanted Reshiram to be ice, but Kyurem ended up being the ice one. Total Vaccine, Dramon, Air Wind Guardian. I think that works.
I think it was a Vaccine Dragon.
Yeah, Vaccine
They
Dragon.
generate your asses, they do. That helps because I love one of my favorite tropes is when someone has to charge an attack and you see it charging. But one of my favorites is in Zoids. You get the charge Parker cannons, which like you see all the things are like
Yeah,
spin up and things popping out. I love that shit.
Zoids. I gotta watch the next season of that. I finished the first one.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, so then Zekrom would be,
What the fuck? It's giving me a fucking another fucking security check.
oh god.
trying to make sure I'm human. Jeez, rude.
Well, you're technically a Digibeetle, but
It's true.
you gotta use your, what do they call it in Digimon World 2? Those bug traps?
Oh, my little arms.
Ah, there you go.
You don't look human, to be fair. I mean, that is true. I have a human on my head, though. She counts.
Alright, Zekrom would be the virus to the vaccine, probably, and Thunder Dragon's Roar.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then Landorus, this is the guy that's really strong. The Therian form becomes like a on all fours cat. That's interesting.
I love the look in his face. He's like, what? What did you expect?
Where's my lasagna? I'm Garfield. Yeah, Landorus is definitely gonna be. We'll give him. He said lands visited by Landorus grants such bountiful crops, hailed as the guardian of the field. So he's vaccine.
Yeah.
Vaccine. Earth, nature spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cool though. He's one of the coolest ones, I think.
He's really neat.
All right,
He
now
reminds me a lot of Entei.
Oh yeah, definitely got that same like beard, like mustache, and like, and he's also on all fours in his other forms, so that makes sense.
Well, I've been catching that red. Have a wonderful evening, buddy.
Later, dude. All right, Curium. We got
Kiri was fantastic.
Curium white and black, which I think the black form's the coolest one.
Yeah, wasn't there supposed to be like a full version where you had like both of them together?
I think so. That's
that
might
like
be in
everything?
platinum. That may be. I mean, not platinum. It might be in the remakes of Shining Platinum or Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond, whatever it was.
I'm thinking back to like Toner Montage's Legendary Pokemon Battle Royale, where something eats these two and turns into something like this big black light dragon. I can't remember what it's fucking called though. I don't know. I'm so out of touch with how Pokemon are these days.
The original dragon, we don't know how it looks. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. There's a thing for it.
So Dragon Ice it stays Dragon Ice the whole time, it just changes looks. And it has different abilities: Terravolt, Turbo Blaze, and Pressure. Typeless Ice Dragon Masters or whatever. Alright, I want to give this guy probably free, since he's able to just move between stuff. So like free Snow Dragon's Roar.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that thing. What's this? This thing called. Oh, it's Necrozma I'm looking at.
Oh, Necrozma. That's from Gen 8.
Yeah, he had a thing where he was just like glowing. I can't remember if he ate, like who he ate to get to that point. Very confusing. I'm well behind on Pokemon stuff.
Alright, we got Keldeo, Ordinary, and Resolute form.
Oh, what was his name? There was the is it D'Artagnan? There was the Three Musketeers, and then they had their little their squire. I can't remember what his name was.
It had to be Keldeo, right?
I mean, there was obviously the Three Musketeers are Corbeloin, Terrazoid, and Invisaroin. But then, like in the actual story of the Three Musketeers,
Oh, the actual story.
they had like an apprentice who Keldeo is supposed to represent. Like he's like, I can't remember his name is though. Might be D'Artagnan.
And this guy's based off a Kelpie horse, right? Like water horse thing.
Yeah.
His water fighting.
Horse, yeah. I just don't like how this image looks like. It looks like he has an actual butthole just on this image. I don't like it.
So
yeah, that's it. Oh, okay, cool.
So this guy would be probably Vaccine. Yeah, the other form
Spirit,
is
yeah,
in
I think it'd be a
different.
spirit.
Oh, a spirit form. So yeah. So he'd be free.
Oh,
I don't know what else to add to him though.
oh, that's My Little Pony as fuck. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a little feather for each of the things, and I don't know what this fucking huge purple throbbing horn is from. I like the feathers from Cobaloin, Terrazoid, and Verzeron though. That's cool.
Oh yeah, water, aqua type, I guess. So he'd be
Water.
free aqua. Yeah, because he's a kelpie.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If he'd be free aqua, a virus buster.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, another one that could be like a very powerful knight, I guess.
Oh yeah, for
Quite
sure.
legendary.
Okay, and then we got Meloetta, Aria form, and Pirouette form. Very musical.
Oh, I thought these were. Yeah, I thought these were two different Pokemon.
So this is like
very briefly.
there's like a Celebi version of Gen 5.
Yeah, that's true.
This one's giving me Vaccine, Holy, Virus Buster.
Yeah, nice and simple. There's anything like dramatic to them.
And then I guess the other form could be a Data.
Yeah, I got Pirouette's data. Cube World. I had 3 of these. Fucking Genesect.
Genesect's a Digimon, I swear to God.
He's 100% a Digimon. Oh, I thought he had different forms. I'm sure he's got other forms.
Maybe, let me see. Let me look up something here. Genesect, other.
I'm sure he had something.
Oh, the
there's
drives.
The red Genesect.
He has burn drive, chill drive, douse drive, shock drive, no drive. Each drive takes is the type of his Technoblast and provides a different coverage move. That's pretty cool though, way to change. It's like putting TMs inside of them.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Need Freedom Gamer? Welcome in. We're actually on the very last Pokemon right now for the Gen.
Genesect.
For the Genesect?
I always wonder because he's got the same sort of dimensions as like Kabutops.
Yeah.
He was like a revived Kabutops.
Yeah, supposedly he's supposed to be like a mechanized Kabutops in some way. Doing good. That's good to hear. Stream ending in probably a little bit. We're just doing this last one and probably gonna do like a little outro or whatever. But I appreciate you dropping in. I'll be uploading the VOD to my YouTube channel later. So if you guys want to see it later, you can definitely check it out over there. But that'll be another day or two before I get around to it.
Yo, Need, thanks for the follow there, buddy. Appreciate you.
Hey. Alright, so Genesect is definitely gonna be Data, or should it be free like an armor?
I think he'd be unknown because like he's manufactured.
And he's also an ancient bug too that got featurized, I guess.
Metal Empire. Yeah, I think free, unknown, Metal Empire, and Insect.
Yeah, Insectoid, Metal Empire. What would you say? Unknown?
Unknown, yeah, because he's been manufactured.
Okay, I can get behind that. Your friend's on still, or you're going off with you? We're both probably gonna be ending right now. So.
Yeah, I'm painfully British, so it's like 11 PM for me.
Painfully British. God damn. That's funny. But yeah, that was all the Pokemons all turned into Digimon here for Gen 5. That was a big Gen, like we actually got done in just the right amount of time here.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours, like 15 hours almost. Opposite very morning. I'm sorry.
So it's interesting
Good morning, though, buddy.
for the next one, I'm probably gonna have to do 2 gens because both Gen 6 and 7 are kind of small, which is like I think 90 and like a little bit over 100 for each. That's from what I
I'm
remember.
trying to remember if I play the generation.
Yeah, X and Y. Didn't play X and Y. I played Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and I skipped down on Gen 7.
It's like more like Metal Kunamon X.
Metal Kunamon X. Big old Kunamon. Hey, what's up, James? Welcome in. We're just about to be ending here. Appreciate you dropping in.
Oh, I did play this generation.
Oh yeah, you were
Fucking
mentioning.
ridiculous me though.
You were mentioning the friend, the friend safari. So.
Yeah, I remember now. But the cool one. I don't want to spoil myself too much with what's coming. But no, this was fun. No, I enjoyed this because it does make me want to go back and play a Pokemon game. There's just so fucking many now to go into.
I would recommend playing a ROM hack, probably of something like in the 3rd gen or 4th gen.
Yeah,
because then it would still be like familiar to you from your past, but it still have all the new stuff. Because a lot of people still include the new mons and also new moves and new typings and whatnot.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'll find some because there's also like loads of ROM hacks as well. There's like fucking hundreds now.
It depends what you want, really. Like if you want a more like traditional Pokemon experience, there's some ones with like quality of life things mainly, and then there's some that are just completely new, like worlds and stories and.
Yeah, there's some ROM hacks that look really good, and some I just don't know if they'd be like silly hard. I'll do some research on talk to people who've played them.
You might like Infinite Fusion. That one's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think people have asked me, like, told me to play that one quite a few times. So that's one I have to look into.
Yeah, they have a lot of like custom sprites. Like I showed you that one with the Raticate and Cofagrigus. Like just funny ass shit like that.
Oh, Crystal Clear as well. Is Crystal Clear the one where you can import your own user sprites? I think I've done that for other people.
I believe so. Sounds like it. Oh yeah, and the cool thing about Infinite Fusion, there's some Pokemon that become Digimon.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, like if you combine a certain Pokemon with another, and they'll make a Digimon completely just like, it'll just be the Pokemon. I mean, be the Digimon.
Oh shit. That's wild.
Yeah, Infinite Fusion has Digimon fusions, yeah. It's really cool. I haven't found any myself yet in my playthrough, but I did find a lot of really stupid fusions, like funny ones, and some that are really badass. Like, there's like a mixture of badassery and just tomfoolery.
Interesting. Cool. Yeah. Well, no, it was fun, but I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me along again.
Oh yeah, of course, dude. Really fun times.